All right, hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and we are getting ready to start a Pendragon game. I am just getting some things ready, like my camera and the map and stuff like that, that we're going to be using for tonight's adventure, or at least part of it, the initial part. Um, Players aren't here yet. I'll be jumping into Discord here in just a second, and then we'll get everybody on the map. Currently, we're in. I don't even know if we're in London anymore. I think we are. Okay. Okay, we had just finished the adventure of the sword, um, and now we are going an adventure of the forest. That's not really true, is it? No. Part two of the adventure of the sword. We got the Turn of the Sword. We did Picks in the Dark, and now we're doing Carlion or Carlion. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. All right, well, let me go ahead and get them or me into the stream, and we'll see as they start piling in. Let me get my camera up and running. That's not where I'm going to be once all the players get here. And again, it's just now 7 o'clock, so not everybody's going to be here. Okay, we'll remind them about the king defending his crown. And then we'll deal with the journey. Hello. Hello. Am I muted? No, okay, I'm good.
What up?
Hello, Lee and Mason. Shogun will be here just in a second, I hope, and also Hexmoon. We'll see. How's everybody been doing?
Pretty good.
That's good. That's good to know.
We've got a little it's a greenhouse, but it's a temporary one, so it's like plastic sheeting instead of glass walls.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but we've got some cucumbers and peppers and things growing in it, and they're
Oh,
getting really big.
okay. Yeah, I find that this is just a little anecdote, but I find that growing your own vegetables, they tend to be larger than the ones you see in the grocery stores.
Mhm.
It's probably
Oh,
because
they're not to
you.
the point of actually like having produce yet. They're still little sprouts.
Oh, okay,
Although my blackberry bush has a second blackberry now.
okay. How many are you anticipating? Dozens?
I don't know. I've never had a blackberry bush before.
Yeah.
I got some runners from my old high school physics teacher. Been
I have a
growing them for a few months now.
yeah, I have a feeling that I don't know this for sure, but I have a feeling that they take all the runts and they throw them away, and then they take all the ones that are too big for the carton or whatever, and they throw them away, and they only use the ones that are in the middle. You know,
Yeah, probably.
because there is a website that you can go to buy all the discarded produce.
Yeah, it's like ugly food or something.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it's yeah, yeah. And I've never shopped there, but it just tells me that they probably throw a lot more away than they keep. Well, maybe not more, but where is everybody? Oh, pictures. You got a like a mesh around it?
It's it's a temporary greenhouse, so it's like this polyvinyl sheeting.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, it's like a big tent building thing. Or not big, it's like the size of a closet.
and it lets enough sunlight in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got it in a spot that's basically direct sunlight at all hours of the day,
Yeah.
and it is hot in there. I was messing with the dirt at one point, and it feels like something that came out of the microwave almost. Like it is boiling in there,
Right.
but they love it apparently.
Yeah.
We've also got some peach pits and some cherry pits and a plum pit that we're trying to get germinated.
Well, this will be a very private game if they don't show up. Look, I thought Shogun was excited, but oh, who knows? I saw something about a chat where they Lee had asked, "Are we having a game tonight?" And Shogun said, "Hope so." I cannot hear you.
Oh, no, we cannot. Yeah, I thought you were being quiet, and then I figured it was just because you didn't care to weigh in on the
Convoy.
horticulture. I don't know.
Yeah. He's trying to figure it out. It's all good.
I will say something if I can hear you.
I see Discord flashes green every now and then, like it's picking something up, but it just flashes super quick.
I wonder if you have maybe the wrong mic selected. Oh well, I'm showing you as deafened.
Yeah, he muted and deafened himself. He can't hear us.
Oh, he must be on the option menu doing the little test thing. Deafens you.
Oh, does it? Okay.
I've never seen it from the other side, but
Hey, all right, we got uh
Hello.
Hex Moon, Sir
speak of Sir
Michael.
Michael, and he shall appear.
Now all we need is Shogun.
And then this show can get gone.
That's right. Just got here, but just FYI, Lee is trying to work out his microphone, trying to get it working. That's why it looks like it's muted and stuff. So, how you been, Mister Moon?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Just kind of boiling here. Right before I came in, my fan motor just ripped up one of my like cord chargers. So my wife is dealing with that right now. Oh, and I think that was her just trying to get out. So yeah, just dealing with the heat and things that come with and technical problems that come with that. How about you
Oh,
guys?
where are you at? Where it's going to be that hot?
I'm in Colorado, but I'm
Okay,
on the western slope up
that's right.
really high in a place called Battlement Mesa.
Okay,
And I guess because we're just so elevated, the sun just beats down and there's never any clouds.
nice. But it's
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful country though. That
Oh
area.
yeah, it's very pretty here.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Mason was talking about his garden.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. How's
I've
how's
got
that going?
pretty good. They're starting to get big. I put 2 pictures in chat of two of the ones I'm happiest with. Is a whole bunch of cucumber plants that just kind of exploded,
Oh wow,
and
yeah, they're going all over the place.
yeah, they've got these little spirally like tendrils growing off the main sort of stalks that are like grabbing onto things. So some of the longer ones I'm getting to grow onto the frame of the little greenhouse around them.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
but I've also got some sweet peppers. I've got some mint that finally sprouted. Um, some sage, and then we're trying to germinate some peach pits, cherry pits, and a plum pit.
That
My
that's
plan,
impressive.
yeah, my plan is if multiple
Look, I thought
sprout,
Shogun was excited,
I'm gonna
but
keep like 1 or 2 for
I
me,
saw something about a chat where they
and the rest I'm gonna go to like little tree clusters around
are we
the
having
neighborhood
fun
and
tonight?
plant them there.
I hope so.
Oh, that's cool. Just so they can kind of grow wild.
Yeah, and then 'cause we live in an area with a lot of kids, and I figured, maybe not this batch, but in 10, 20 years, run around, grab a peach. It'd be fun.
That's really awesome. And just from being a kid myself, probably you have the same experience. That's something you remember the rest of your life is hunting for wild fruits and things. So that's a very good deed.
Yeah, we went to my stepdad's from Northern California originally, and we went to his mom's house, and that's kind of how her backyard is. She's got like berry bushes along the fences, and she's got some peach and plum trees in the way back, and a pear tree up by the house. It's like,
Oh,
man,
cool.
that'd be really cool to have, like your own little orchard.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Well,
I'm gonna interject here. It's 10
Yeah.
after, so I figured we just
Okay.
go ahead and get started. Shogun will have to catch up once he jumps in. But Mike, because you left a little early, oh, Sir Michael, I should say, because you left a little bit early last week, I was wondering at what was the last thing you remember?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
I was gonna say don't say you don't remember anything. That would be bad.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Do you? What was the last thing you remember from last week?
I remember that we were guarding, I think, a sword inside a chapel, and then we got invaded by the pigs,
Right.
and
right.
we're able to subdue them,
Yep.
and that I think I might have had to leave early. That's the last part I remember clearly.
Okay. You did have to leave. Your wife called you away.
Yep.
So let me just get you filled in on what happened after that. Shogun was not Shogun. What's his character's name? Sir Sanson was injured grievously, and so he was convalescent. You and your fellow knights continued to guard the sword over the next few weeks, 3 weeks to be precise. And as a reward, Sir King Arthur offered or gave you guys a residence in Londinium to use while you stay in Londinium. So you would have you won't have to worry about finding a place to rest your weary head or whatever. You could just come and go from this house. And he really appreciated the defense of his sword, Clarent. And okay, so you thought that was you guys were willing to give your life for that and all that. And so he after a period of time, he returned the sword back into the anvil so that it wouldn't be stolen. But the bishop the bishop of Londinium came in and coronated him, as crown. And there was a little bit of there was an opportunity for you to pick up a new passion if you want. It's called Loyalty King. If you want to pick that up, you can pick that up at 1d6 plus 6.
Okay.
And you can just add that to your character sheet. Loyalty King as one of your passions.
Oh, oops.
That's okay. And there's a massive
I'm sorry,
bank.
I keep doing it wrong. I'm sorry, I keep doing it wrong. I think I've got it now. 1d6 plus 6. I just kept rolling a d6.
That's fine. Yeah, just
Okay,
roll a d6 and then just add 6.
cool.
It's not 1d6 plus 1, whatever that was.
Oh,
But
1d6 plus 6. Oh, okay.
yeah.
That makes sense now. Sorry.
And
There we go.
you got a lot
We
of high
we
ground.
also went over those the courts for the or the circles for the passions and the limits therein. Might be worth bringing up.
Okay.
You can go ahead. Go ahead, Mason. Go ahead and share your knowledge on that.
Okay. So we have a handout which is somewhere.
I think it might be in the starter set.
It's a starter set. It'll be in the very first folder. You just keep clicking in. It's called the Passions.
Another
So there's
world,
these
another time.
what?
Another world, another time. No, it's not in there.
It's book 2, the Fabled Realm, chapter. We only have the one thing shown to us, so for us it's in the very first thing in the starter set.
Chapter.
Oh, yep, I see it. Loyalty, the passions.
Yeah.
Chapter 3.
So there
3,
is
okay.
the Passion of Fidelity, which covers like all your loyalties. There's the Passions of Fervor, which is your hate, your love. Passions of Adoration, or Adorio, which is your adoration and your devotion, and so forth. Well, each of these circles, your passions, can only add up to, was it
40.
40 points?
Yeah.
Yes. So, for example, I have a passion homage to Arthur for 20, and one homage to Robert for 16. Well, that adds up to 36. So the most I could possibly get in my homage to my loyalty to the king, or homage to king, would be a 4. So I didn't take that one
Okay.
because not only would it be a very bad one, but I could never increase my other 2 homages.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, we learned that. You only have so much loyalty room and so much love and yeah.
Just the limits of your own soul.
Yeah.
Right.
But so each of those big the like Civitas, Adorio, Fidelius, each of those gets 40 points max.
Okay. Cool.
And I don't
So
see
my
I don't see where
adoration.
those are listed though. Oh, okay, here
They're
it
in
is.
the
I found
passions
it.
handout.
Okay, I found
Okay.
it. Yeah.
My adoration adds up to
That's only fidelity.
34.
I only found
It
passions of
doesn't
fidelitas.
noticeably break it up, but it is in that handout. The
Passions of
passions.
fervor. Okay, I see. It's the paragraph, or I should say, the chapter sections are just not bold enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change that because. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that'll work.
The only passion that's not in one of those circles is honor. It's its own thing.
It
So you could
is
have
its own
40
thing.
honor. I don't know how you get there, but someone could do it.
I was just thinking, I'm at 18 honor. It must take a lot to get all the way up to 40.
I have 19.
Did you have you earned any since?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Cool.
I think I got like 1 or 2. But I think one of the winter periods, I might have spent points on it. I don't remember exactly.
If you
It's so
refresh the
spread out.
page, it might be a little easier to find them.
Delitus. Yeah, that helps a lot.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so after that, there was a big party at the White Tower, and there's massive banquet, and a bunch of the knights, and your lord Robert was there, and a lot of people were swearing fealty and stuff like that to the king. Um, Noticeably missing was King Lot and a lot of the lords from the north did not show up. Um, and so everybody, but nobody really expected him to be there. Um, and that's pretty much after 3 weeks or so of guarding the sword, you returned home to Salisbury, and then uh, the Pentecost rolled around. Well, I might be getting my dates mixed up, but I think I am. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. The Pentecost rolls around. The lords are re-invited back to Londinium, and that's when the coronation happens. Okay, so it didn't happen right away. It happened weeks later. Um, and now that I can close this and close that and close this, let me get back to what I was doing. All right, Lee, did you get your mic worked out? Is everything good there? Okay, he must. I don't see. He didn't say anything, so maybe his mic is not working. Don't worry. What we'll do is we'll just treat Lee as he has sworn a vow of silence. Um, he might wish to get into roll 20 though. You're not in roll 20 either. Yeah, go ahead and jump into roll 20, and that way if you need to roll any dice, you'll be ready to go. Okay. This is bothering me, so let not Lee, not you. The timeline is bothering me. Let me make sure that I have my timeline correct. So just bear with me. Okay. There's something called consequences, right? And that's if you fail to stop. The next morning, they're buzzed with the news of the attempted theft. Right. Um, Okay, that was just that. And then on Candlemas, which is like the 2nd of February, there's a big party in the streets where, uh, not really a party, there's parades and stuff like that where um, they celebrate the end of end of Christmas. And Clarence is set back into the stone. You return home to your lords, right? And then on Easter, word reaches you that Arthur once again pulls the sword from the stone, earning the pledges of the barons. Um, you go to Londinium with your lord, Robert, for the Pentecost, one of the great Christian holy days, where Arthur draws the sword a fourth and final time, uh, despite grumbling from certain baronial holdouts. The citizens of Londinium are clamoring for a new king. Okay. Great pomp and circumstance reign. Uh, and you get a front row seat of the proceedings. The Bishop of Londinium performs the ritual. I won't go into all the words and stuff. If you're interested, you can always go back and watch last week's live stream. He anoints the king with sacred oil from the time of Constantine. And then they say amen. Right. Then the nobles file in one by one. They swear homage and fealty to the king. That's when you can decide if you want to take a loyalty king, which you did. You notice that King Lot is missing. And then the court withdraws to a massive banquet held in the White Tower. The feast is the best meal that you've ever eaten. If you were present, you would make rules to determine if you were indulgent. Or if you're temperate, and you could lose honor if you ate too much. Okay, so that was the big party of the night. Okay, good. That's where we're at. We've got everybody caught up. So you are in Londinium with Robert, and your fellow knights, and to attend the ceremony. And now that the ceremony is over, you basically return back to your respective lodgings. Is there anything you want to do in Londinium before? I mean, it's late at night. There's not really a whole lot to do. Shops and everything is going to be closed. But is there anything you want to do in Londinium other than just go back and get some rest for the following day?
Are there any like big sites here? Like there's this cathedral. Is there any other medieval touristy places that one might make a pilgrimage to or have to see while they're nearby?
Well,
London Bridge, perhaps?
there is London Bridge, but there's a bunch of churches and like monasteries and stuff like that. The whole city is a tourist trap because it's built in the old Roman architecture, so everything is kind of cool. Like you're like, oh, look at this building and look at this building. I mean, it could just be a blacksmith shop, and you look at it and go, wow, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay,
The
so
whole city is just amazing.
we were here for like 3 weeks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You were here for 3 weeks guarding one spot
Yeah. Well, in shifts.
in shifts. That's right.
So I imagine when I was off each day, I would go
Yeah,
look around a little bit. Not
yes,
necessarily all right now.
exactly. You would have had time to see the sights.
No, I'm good. Done with London. Bye, London.
That's right. That's right. And there's not really. I mean, nobody considers sightseeing is not really a thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
tourism isn't an industry yet.
right. It's not industry. That's where I was going. Yes,
I'm
there are
I'm thinking
travelers and there are people that go from town to town, but they're not going there to see the sights. They're going there to sell their wares or whatever, you know?
yeah. I'm thinking with Sir Gwyneth being so devout, I'm thinking each day he went to a different church or like a priory, said a prayer. His goal was to hit all of them.
Okay, yeah, you definitely can. There, each one of the different ones support like a different aspect of the religions, right? So,
Yeah.
so one might think of like different saints. The saints have different, I would mythos or whatever that they would like. I'm the saint of flying birds, and I'm
Yeah.
the saint of a sword, and and so each one and the people that attend those are looking for whatever from that saint or bishop.
Right, because we're not pagan anymore. We're monotheistic now.
Exactly.
So they're just saints.
Right, right. But that there is a little bit of similarity going on. But okay, and so you go back to your residence, you sleep, you don't have a wet dream. Hey, Shogun might have made it.
Shogun!
Yay! It is Londinium time. The ceremony, you just made it. The ceremony is just over. Everybody's going back to their respective. Okay, that's the wrong thing. They're going back to their respective lodgings.
I was helping my friend put seatbelts in his golf cart.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I lost track of time.
No worries, my man. You're all good. Just get into roll 20. So if you need to roll a die, you can roll a die. And Lee is struggling with his microphone, so we're gonna keep an eye on chat for him. Okay, so everybody gets back to your residence, and now when I say your residence, you no longer have this house in London by given to you by King Arthur, because that was only while you guys were performing duties for him as guards. So now you're with Robert. But don't worry, Robert is providing you all with room and board at one of the local inns. So it's actually called the the Boar's Head Inn, and not the Boar's Rump. That's a completely different place. But no, this is the Boar's Head actually, and this was a. So there are beds. Everybody, he's paying the innkeeper out of his pocket. You don't have to deal with any of that. So no worries. This is kind of luxury. Not like you just had for the last 3 weeks, or back a few months ago when you guys were performing guard duty, that was luxury. But this is still not what you're used to, because what you're used to is back at Sarum, you're normally sleeping in a common room, a communal room, except for maybe Gwyneth, who has a room in the castle for his wife. Okay. So in the morning when you guys wake up and everybody is putting their squires to the test, basically getting them to bring you food and drink and stuff like that, assist the innkeepers and help out around the keep, or around the tavern. Uh, you don't see other people coming into the tavern. It's almost like it's been completely taken over by Robert and his household. So there's no like other guests in here. But a boy comes through the door, and he says, he basically says, Lord Robert, and he's looking around the room like he doesn't know who Lord Robert is. And Sir Robert says, boy, I'm over here. And the boy runs over to him. When I say boy, I'm saying like he's like 10 years old, right? And he runs over there and says, the king is going to travel in full procession to the city of Carlion, where the Archbishop of Britain resides. And Sir Robert says, okay, thank you. Here, take this piece of bread and scurry on. And he grabs the bread and he runs out the door. Robert says, okay, we're going to prepare ourselves. We might need to travel with the king. I will find out exactly what's going on. And then he and Dame Aspara leave the inn. Leaving you guys to fend for yourselves. So you and your squires are there.
So can we just like grab any random child and pay them in food to do random tasks?
Who are you asking?
I feel like I would know the answer to that.
Yeah, probably yes. Depending on whose child it is.
Right. Like I couldn't do that to like the Count's son, but just like a random urchin.
Yeah, I mean,
a child at play, I could just say, hey, go to this inn, find this guy, do this thing. Give you a cookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That really changes my mindset for the
okay.
for the neighborhood. Okay.
On my personality, is there something related to vanity on one of the?
I think there is.
I have oh yeah, maybe, I don't know if prudent
is the and then there's temperate.
The opposite. Well, I was after Sir Michael heard what was going on, he wants to go polish his armor, and he says to his team, if we ride with the king, we would be seen by all of Britain.
That might fall under proud.
Oh yeah.
Proud versus modest.
And since my first time playing this, sorry if I'm holding you guys up, because I did that, do I roll proud, or do I just kind of?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's my first time playing too, and I think it's Derek. Is this your first time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, there's no die roll needed for you to roleplay.
We just
Okay.
have like 2 more sessions than you do.
Oh, gotcha.
Sometimes I will say, "Hey, you have to roll proud for this," or "You have to roll." It's more of a me making you do something.
Gotcha.
But when you're role playing, you just wing it. Just go with it.
All right. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
that's what
So
I do.
you and you can lean on those numbers. So like if you have a really high proud, you might think in your own mind. You might say, "Yeah, my character would probably." Lean on this, or if you had a really, or if it's super low, you might say, I don't really give a shit. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
That's how Gwynnis is making his decisions. I'm going off his numbers.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. That's what I'm gonna kind of start doing. I'm my the thing I'm most in is chased. I've got a 17 chased.
Yeah, this is what I was getting ready to
Oh.
say. This is what I was getting ready to say. If you've got anything 16 or higher, a lot of times those are mandatory.
Okay.
I don't even have you roll. I just say, "Oh, you're legendary at this. Well, then that's what you do."
Okay. Cool.
But
So you're like
yeah, is your proud legendary?
No, my proud's only 7.
Is
Modest
what's
13.
your modest? So it's in the
Modest
middle.
13. So no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go either way.
Okay. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna start to kind of touching up and scrubbing down my armor, checking for little dents and any little marks that have accrued during our time here.
Okay, so now I'm going to have you roll station.
Okay.
Galahad. You've got a Sir Galahad thing going on.
Oh yeah. Where is the station?
It's probably a passion.
Okay.
Station.
There
Yeah.
it is. Oh, I got it. Cool. Fumble.
Okay, no problem. So, you go to clean your armor, and your
Okay.
squire is sitting there watching you do it.
Oh dang.
I point at my armor
Yep.
and I say, "Polish is in the bag." To my squire.
All right, and he gets out your armor and starts scrubbing it down.
Oh, I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore.
And Sir Michael's over there like, "Oh man, I can't." Well, you're a new knight, right? So
Yeah.
this is habit.
Yep.
But yeah, you kind of get the impression. I mean, I think you've already figured it out that you have somebody to do that for you. All right, this is a good opportunity to assign numbers to your squires. You should have squires' names already picked out. Did you already pick out their name?
Yes.
Well, I know you. I'm talking about yeah. You and Gwyneth are good to go. But it's the Lee and the Michaels that don't.
Yes.
Okay.
Oliver.
Oliver. Okay.
Yep. Also the name of my cat. So that's where it came from.
Oh, that's also interesting.
And company?
Yeah, kinda. I got a couple cats.
The old movie.
Yep.
Oliver and Company. Yeah. No one ever knows that one for some reason. It was so good.
Yeah, I loved it. It was one of the. It almost, when I remember, it almost killed like Disney though, because it sold so low. But I think it's a really good movie.
Hey, Derek.
And then the Little Mermaid saved it.
You guys hear me?
Okay, so Oliver is the younger son of a vassal knight,
Okay.
and he has a squire skill of -1 and a knightly skill of ±0.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to put that down under your little squire notes under Oliver.
Okay.
Um,
Gotcha. I see it.
Can you guys hear me?
We can now.
Yep.
Right. Did we have before a handout, a character handout? I don't see a character handout anymore.
It's on your page.
A character handout for what? For a squire?
No, it's historical handout.
Oh,
I don't see it anymore.
mm. Check my journal.
What do you mean a historical? I might have moved it.
I just wanted to put my family's home in that handout.
Yeah, you should have something called BG sheet. Your background sheet.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
We have one called historical events.
Right, that's like history.
Yeah.
Not history.
I do not have a background sheet.
Oh, you don't. Okay, here we go.
Well, I mean, I've just been using the holdings page on my character sheet.
There it is.
Oh, central casting. Okay, no, I have that on my desktop.
Well, you can transfer it into here.
Okay.
Because I need access to it.
Right. I'll copy it over some other time.
Eventually, yeah, just gradually. That's
Like-
fine.
Sometime this weekend.
Okay, and I need to roll for Lee Squire as well. There we go. Lee, I don't know your squire's name, but that's okay. Oh, he's also a younger son of a vassal knight. Same thing. Okay. So he gets the -1 squire skill. Now, for your squire skill, it normally starts at their age. Right? So if they're, I take back, I think it starts at 15. And then, so with a -1, it'd be 14, which I think is their age. And then the knight skills, you don't have to worry about that until such time as they need to roll a knight skill. But if they did, it would be their age -9 is the starting point. So if they are 14 years old, it would be a 5. So they're not really good at being knights. That's all you need to know. Okay, now you also have a horse. Everybody's got a horse. But Sir Michael, your horse's personality is brave and charges into danger even at the risk to themselves. I don't know. Can you copy and paste these little cards that appear? If not, you can just type it in. It'd go under your horse on your character sheet. I think Sanson and Gwyneth, you both already have your horse personalities, right?
That is correct. Mine is strange and otherworldly.
That is correct. It is strange and otherworldly. And Lee, I'm going to go ahead and roll your horse's personality. Okay. It is destructive, a stall chewer, equipment breaker, or otherwise nuisance to keep. You got this rowdy horse. He's like just always, he's a good warrior, but when it comes to the stall or the, having equipment on it or whatever, it's got problems.
Like you said, it's a good warrior.
That's right. Okay, so Robert comes back after about an hour, and he says, "Okay, we're going to be riding with the king in his procession. Um, all the kings, dukes, and barons that we saw last night will also ride in this procession. Um, and we're going to fall into place. We're going to follow the king, and we're going to, where do you say, Carlion? Carlion? Carmichael? I don't know. So I'm going to bring up the Britain map, and I bring up the Britain map because I have a couple of different maps, but this one seems to be the easiest to zoom in. Maybe it's not the Britain map. Nope, it's not the Britain map. Okay, hold on. There's another map. I thought it was a Britain map. Ah, it is a Britain map. It's just a different Britain map. Very weird. Okay. Yeah, this one is a lot easier to zoom in on. You can get a little closer. And so it looks like Lee disconnected. He's probably still working on his microphone. But you can see Londinium right there, and there's a little pin in the. It is shift, right? Yeah. You can see. Oh, look at the woods right over there. What is that little thing going on over there? Okay. So there's the pin. That's where you guys are at, and we're going to go into a little bit of a journey. Now, if you zoom out, I don't know if you guys are on this. If you can you guys see the map of England there?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. If you look way to the west, right about there, that's Carlion. Okay, and that's where the Archbishop resides. So the king is going to make a journey from Londinium to Carlion. So far, so
Sounds
good.
prestigious.
Yeah, it's gonna be a journey. Okay, so here we go. This is what happens along the way. This is just going to be me reading a little bit, and then if any time during this journey something comes up, I'll let you know, or you can stop me and we can make something happen. But otherwise, just sit back, relax, watch the map, watch the pin move on the map. Okay, so all the kings, dukes, and barons present at the coronation ride in the procession, stretching along the road for what seems like miles, while it finally gets out of the city. Okay, so we're talking about, squires and knights and pages and heralds and wagons and, just a lot of people, soldiers, mostly knights. Almost everybody that's traveling is a knight, a king, a duke. But he like Robert alone has like 6 or 8 people with him, plus his your 6 or 8 squires. So you're looking at like 20 people just for Count Robert. And so if you look at some of these kings, they have like multiple counts or barons under them, and they're just it just seems like it stretches on for miles, which it does. The progress is very slow, necessarily slow. You ride with Robert. Peasants line the road, just like Sir Michael thought, along its entire length. They have come out to cheer for the king, who will settle the anarchy and bring them peace at long last. Yeah, so there people are excited about seeing King Arthur, and you know, uh, going by. When they hear that he's coming to their town, they get all excited and they come out. Um, Travel in large groups is always excruciatingly slow going due to lumbering wagons and their draft animals, inadequate roads, delays at towns and castles, and a myriad of other factors. Depart from Londinium, travel all day to Kingstown. Okay, which it's not on the map, but Kingstown is right about there. Uh, I've marked it on the with the pin. I moved the pin. Um, you travel all day to go to Kingstown, which doesn't look like it's very far, right? It's like, uh, but like I said, you guys are traveling really slow. The next day to Staines Castle. Okay, Staines Castle is right there on the river. Across the River Thames to the small town of Egmont. It takes all day for the procession to get across the river by the one bridge there. On to Bagshot, which is about right there. Um, Another small town. Then to the city of Silchester. A couple of you guys are familiar with Silchester. That's where Duke Ulfius resides, and he, came to your rescue at the Robert's rescue. Robert owes fealty to him. So you're at the city of Silchester after 5 days of travel. The procession rests there for 2 days with Duke Ulfius entertaining the king and his court. Is there anything you want to do in Silchester other than just maintaining your gear and staying on guard? And
I want to talk to that, was it king? He offered me a courtship with one of the daughters or something.
yeah, okay. So you wanna is Duke Ulfius?
Oh, is that
Uh,
who it is? Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Duke Ulfius. Yeah, yeah. So you're given an audience with Duke Ulfius in his court chamber. But while you're there, I would like to point out that King Arthur is also there. There is a ton of other kings and dukes and barons. They pretty much are attached to King Arthur by the hip. They're inseparable. And Duke Ulfius is also one of these dukes that are attached to King Arthur. But yeah, you can
Okay, I won't bother him now. Then.
okay, yeah, because it's kind of like he has more pressing things to worry about. But he's willing to speak with you. But like you said, you're going to be polite and let him have his little time alone. Okay, but you guys hang out there for about 2 days. Um, there are there's music, there's feasting. Everybody is pretty much it's relaxing after the week of travel. The next day, you reach a town called Buckenbury. What is it called? Bucklebury, which is right about there. Um, then on to Donington, which you can see on the map. reaching it on day 9. Wanborough on day 10. And then the ancient city of Carlion on the 11th. So you guys are now starting to make a faster pace, it looks like. The next day, you reach Mizarden Castle, which is in the foothills right up here. And then on the 12th day, Glevum. The Duke of Glevum does everything in his power to make King Arthur's stay as pleasant as possible. You see that there is a lot of ceremonial, like banners and bedding and food and drink and dancers and musicians. It seems like it's a really big deal to have the king come through Glevum. And the rumor is, everybody make an intrigue roll. Intrigue. Okay, got a couple of failures.
Man, I haven't heard anything.
Sir Michael, still need your roll. There it is. Michael, you hear through the grapevine that the Duke of Glevum has bankrupted himself, providing for the king's court. You can,
All right.
yeah. So
Okay.
he spent a lot of money on this. Okay.
I don't say anything about it. I keep the gossip to myself.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's gossip. It's rumors.
Okay.
Okay. You spend the next day crossing the Severn River, which is right there. Right. Where am I at? I'm probably in the wrong place. Spends the day crossing this Severn River, remaining at Hynam, which is somewhere in this area. Okay. And on the 14th day, you reach the city of Caerwent. It's got to be down in here. On the 15th day, at long last, Carlion, also called Carlion on Usk, is where you reach. I have a map. I think I've got a map. Okay, so you've arrived at Carlion on Usk, but I am going to leave you to kind of just take a look at this map and review it and kind of just, review the map, learn it, talk about it. I have to go use the bathroom. I'll be back in just a minute.
They got big baths building.
The royal residence is outside of the walls.
Yes, it is.
Yes, that's strange.
Oh, but look at what is in the walls and its layout. So this is a Roman city or base because it's got, barracks and granaries and a bathhouse. Okay, so the royal residence is newer than the rest. Probably.
Most likely.
And they have a fleet on a river.
Yes, they do.
With an admiral, no less. And a lot of ruins.
So I'm gathering we're going to the Church of St. Ern. Oh, there's two churches. Church of St. Julius.
The old Colosseum. And what's with this spiral? There was, oh my, what was that game called again? Harnmaster. There was a part of a campaign I played, and there was this city with, like, a big pit. And they just kind of dumped, like, bodies and criminals and stuff in it. And there was, like, some evil big monster that lived inside. But this spiral is making me think of that hole.
And
It
is
might
it is
be-
it
It might be a pool.
I mean, yeah, it's right behind a bathhouse, so it's probably not a monster pit, but
no, or a tower of some sort?
yeah. But I'm liking the thought of these ruins. I wonder if we're gonna have an adventure here,
There's a lot
or
of
if this is just another stop,
There's a lot of rooms.
or not another stop, but like another more diplomatic place, which is fine.
Since we're going to the bishop, I think we're going to the Church of St. Julius.
Yeah, probably the nice big one in the middle.
Has a city cross.
Are we seeing a bishop's palace? Because the last town map had one of those in London. There's a mayoral palace.
There's ruins outside the royal residence, and there's ruins inside the wall.
Yeah.
Yes, the grazing land. There's a very strange building in the lower market, just north of the Church of St. Aaron, and in the market section, it almost looks like a little boat,
Yeah, it does. Like a
but
submarine.
it's different. Yeah, but it's different from every other building.
Hmm.
Well, I'm Be glad that I gave you this opportunity to review the map. You had some really insightful thoughts. I heard everything, by the way.
Oh, nice.
The Bears.
I want to point something out that doesn't apply in this case, but some of the maps in the game that are provided are not the proper time. Like hypothetically, if you were to visit this town 100 years ago, it would look mostly the same, but certain things wouldn't be on the map. It changes over time is what I'm trying to say. But this map is the proper time, so everything is good to go. So everything on this map is all right. Yeah, I know you were noticing that there's a river and there's an admiral's house and all that. An admiral's manor, I guess is what you would say, and a fleet dock and all that. Okay, if you notice the blue of the river, that is the deep part of the river. But this green area that's beside the river, it is still water. That's still part of the river. It's just shallower. Okay. And if you look over on the left, you in the ruins, you see like there's water that comes up to the ruins. That is still, it's just wet. You know, it's probably shallow, too shallow for a large boat, but you might be able to walk across it. You might not. It just depends.
So this is kind of almost a swampy area.
Well, what
in
could
the
have
south,
happened,
in
the
the
water is what caused the ruins. Maybe it flooded.
Maybe it flooded, right? Or the river, they weren't used to it or something like that. And you're talking about the spiral where the, near the Gigantia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about all that here in a moment. Okay, so let me get the journey here continuing, because you're at Carlion. The procession. Wait. Remember, it took you 15 days to get here. At Carlion, the procession rests while King Arthur and Merlin confer with Archbishop Dubricius. Many of the lords of Cambria come to meet the new king, as do two barons from Cornwall. The Supreme Collegium convenes to select the new High King, an office that has been empty for many years. A significant number of kings do not attend, but those present are universally in favor of Arthur. Thus, they elect King Arthur to be the Imperator of Caesar of Britannia, and Wydig, or Chief Warlord, over the British tribes. This is a title he does not deserve, as it was not a full quorum of electors that chose him, nor has he conquered everyone. Nonetheless, he receives the title, and with it a new set of arms. 3 golden crowns on azure, signifying that he is king of Longris, Cambria, and Cumbria. You guys are all familiar. Well, it's basically 3 crowns, one on top of each other, on a blue background. The Archbishop then crowns Arthur. The ceremony is largely a duplicate of the one you back at Londinium. The Festivities are tremendous and no one is disappointed. While you guys are in the celebration, no one has taken up residence anywhere. This is like you went straight to showing up, being crowned, and then having a celebration. The idea is for everybody is camping in an area like this area here. I'm trying to ping it. There's like an open field area over here, plus in and around the Church of St. Julius and around the city cross, basically right around the center part of the town. Some of the lords are camping in the field around the market. It's just everybody's kind of scattered. There's not any what's the word? There's not any like real order or any kind of mandate of where everybody has to set up. Amid the celebration, Arthur is introduced to 6 northern lords that have just arrived to the city. And you hear Arthur, you're not like his right-hand men, so you're not like, you don't hear every single conversation, but you're witnessing this conversation from afar, or fairly close, but you're not like, you know what I mean? You're not actually in the conversation, but you get the idea that he's happy to greet them. Probably believing that these lords have come to pay homage. But they don't. Okay, let me rephrase this. These lords that arrived don't come into the castle, right? They're outside the castle. King Arthur is like waiting for them, like, all right, they've come, they're going to, pledge their undying loyalty and all that, and everything's going to be good. But what you find out is that's not what happens. They pull up battle lines outside the city.
Say what?
Yeah. So these lords that showed up with an army. And now everything is a little bit hectic inside the city. The city itself grows fearful. So, the civilians or whatever all running around with their heads cut off, like, oh my God, we're under attack. What's going on? I don't know. There's a huge army, outside. And Arthur is doing his best to organize, and he says, close the city, prepare for a siege. And so
is King Robert calling to arms us knights?
Yeah, Sir Count Sir Robert. Yeah, he's there with you guys. There's a bunch of knights, and everybody's kind of like listening to Arthur. How he says close the gate, and all the gates are closed, and the town guard are not well prepared for a siege, but they'll do their best.
Well, I'm going to go up to Sir Robert and kneel and says, "What are your orders, Sir Lord?"
I don't know. Just hang out right here. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go where we're needed, wherever that might be. I don't know yet. Yeah, let's find out. And then basically well, there's not much. Robert comes back to you guys and says, "Well, there's not much we can do right now. We're inside the castle. We are There's a little bit of anarchy, a little bit of confusion going on right now. Uh, we're still waiting for King Arthur to make a decision on what he wants to do, but we're gonna just wait it out. And luckily, we brought enough food to last us for a little while. So let's just not relax, but stay calm. Let's stay calm
Yes,
and
bro.
be prepared for when King Arthur calls upon us.
Yeah, we were prepared. So
Absolutely. So I assume your squires are all like nervous. This is probably one of their first battles they've ever been in, possibly.
and I
You
have my squares ready, my weapons, and make sure it's sharp and all that stuff.
absolutely. Your squires definitely prepare your weapons and your armor to make sure everything's functional and well maintained. Anything
I,
else?
I, s- I say to my squire Oliver, um, don't let don't your nerves are not shameful, but let them sharpen you, not shake you. I want you to oil my blades and prepare my gear.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me, sir. I'm not afraid. Bring it on. I'll kill them all.
Uh, I say,
Rem-
eat. Well,
Remember,
that's
he's
good, but
only
easy.
how old is he?
He's Oh, hold on. Let me look at my thing. I said 10, but that's not correct.
He's 14.
14. Okay. I I laugh a little and I say, easy, Oliver. The day hasn't chosen its shape yet, and until it does, we have to prepare as knights should, not in excitement or fear, but in discipline.
Okay, okay. I'll I'll clean your gear. And then he
Go
goes
on then.
off and starts cleaning your gear. Gwyneth, do you
I
have
think I
anything?
actually handle my sword myself. The sharpening and such.
Okay.
That's potentially going to be my life out there. And it's also kind of like a meditative, getting my head in the right place. Very simple task.
Your squire says, my lord, do
Oh,
you
he
need
gets to polish the armor because that sucks.
do you okay. So he's like removing hair out of the armor.
Yeah, but I'm just honing the blade
Okay.
myself.
Sounds good. Um uh while Arthur and all of your knights, 100 or so knights probably with squires and everything else, and the local army, while you guys are holding out, they don't attack the wall. They don't bring up siege engines or anything like that. They don't throw a giant badger over the wall with a catapult. Nothing like that, right? They just raid and loot the neighboring villages. Um, Now you guys get a glimpse of the armies as they surround the city. Um, this army is huge. Um, it's considerably larger than what Arthur has. Arthur has, I'm just gonna pull a number out of my butt, like 100 knights, and you're seeing like maybe 1,000 knights surrounding the city. Okay, it's a tenfold army. These guys are maybe not, maybe threefold. It's just a lot. It's a lot more. I'm not going to say it's tenfold, maybe three times as much, but it's hard to tell. But they are a lot more of them. Um, uh, they are colloquially called a huge army. Okay. Um,
What banners do we see? Are they're not Saxons, are
um, make a recognized roll because they're kind of far away. You don't, they don't really come up to the wall. So you're kind of, it's hard to tell. Like your roll says, it's hard to tell. The heraldry is not really. It is on display, but like I said, it's kind of far. It's kind of far away. So you can and what you can see, you don't recognize. But I will say, it does look like a mix of various cultures. It doesn't look like it's just one uh, type. It's like not just Saxons or not just Picts or not just Irishmen or something like that. It is a variety. Um, Arthur calls his senior advisors, his lords, to him after a couple of days of this army sieging and sacking the outer villages. And Arthur says, with the advice of Merlin and his lords, he makes a comment that says, "No one can win a battle by hiding behind a wall. Assemble. We are about to sally forth." Okay, so let me close this and let me open this. Why do all these pages keep opening on me?
I'm gonna tell Robert. I might be a lonely night, but wouldn't it be more effective if we burn their camps at night in a sneak attack?
It's not for me to call. That might be considered dishonorable. I don't know. I don't make that decision.
Does Mike do we hear this conversation too with Robert and Sir Sanson?
Yeah, if you want, yeah, I don't see a problem with
Okay.
that because you guys are hanging out pretty much in and around Sir Robert.
Okay.
Um, I do want to give you guys a handout. Um, there you go. Um, all this is just a history lesson. You guys can just close that if you want. You don't really have to read it. But it basically says that the conroy is the think of it like a squad. It's 5 to 15 knights, usually led by a banneret, which all that means is somebody designated as the leader. Multiple conroys uh, follow a baron, um, and barons form what's called the battle line, and a battle line is called a battalion. It got brought down through the ages, retranslated into battalion. Uh, Barons typically have three conroys, so think of it kind of like a platoon, if you want. Um, and then the account above that, he has several battalions or platoons. And then there's divisions, and then but don't worry about it. It basically breaks it down quite a bit. You can close all that. Okay, so all of Carlion is abuzz as the army of King Arthur gathers in the old Roman Forum. The scene is one of total chaos and disorganization as knights search for their lords or are sorted into ersatz units. You are among those who are loitering in the forum, unsure of where to go, when Arthur approaches you and the magician Merlin at his side. You there, and he gestures towards you, your group. His tone is clipped but commanding, his expression determined. King Leodegrace is in need of knights for his banner. Your convoy are to fight under his command this day. Is that understood?
Your order is my command, I think.
He then moves off into the crowd, shouting at his foster brother, Sir Kay, about some logistical matters. You find Leodegrace easily. For those of you who have not met King Leodegrace, I do believe I have him in personalities. Maybe not. I don't know where. Okay. But I do want to show you. There's King Arthur, the boy king. And where is. I've lost him. Okay, I don't know where it is. But either way, King Leodegrace is an elderly knight. He's but he's definitely capable. And you fought for him before in the tournament. You find him easily as the old king says, "Oh, welcome to my banner."
Yeah, I'm going to kneel before him and says, our convoy was ordered to fight under your banner.
And you are most welcome. I fought with you guys before, and you guys know what you're doing, and that's a good thing. So all the servants fetch the war horses, and your squires make your adjustments to harnesses and stirrups and trumpets sound the order to march. The troops gather out the east gate, a ragtag assembly of knights, mounted sergeants, archers, and city guard. Beyond the gate, waiting, is a massive army of King Lot and his allied northern kings, easily twice the size of the Logris forces. Okay, 2 times. You can go ahead and make a battle roll. This is everyone. And just remember, if you fumble or if you crit, you get to put a check by it. Okay, nobody knows. So you are part of King Arthur's own battalion. Because King Arthur is riding with, or I should say, Leodegrace is riding with King Arthur. Okay. You are in the heart of the main guard division in the center of the battle line. Leodegrace's eyes flash with determination. He has sworn his allegiance and now stands ready to give his life in defense of his new liege.
So are we at a vanguard?
You're kind of in the no. Well, there's no vanguard because this is not a travel. So there's no front. There's just a straight line. But you're in the middle, so you can think of it like the vanguard. You're basically the anchor, the center. So at this point, I'm going to need Mason, if you will. You're going to have to track some numbers for me.
Okie doke.
Yep. One of them is going to be the morale of your conroy. Now I'm going to bring Mike onto the battlefield. I'm going to bring Gwyneth onto the battlefield. And I'm going to bring Sanson onto the battlefield. There we go. Everybody's got a different size token. Okay. Well, we'll get
I was going to say, I'm a Titan.
You're just humongous. Okay.
When the battle starts, I'm going to use homage pass.
Right. We're going to get to that in just a second. To determine your morale, right, you draw from your passions. You basically average the passion that you want to use to determine what your morale is, and just divide it by 3, because what we're going to do is we're going to base this on you 3 heroes, not influenced by any other knights that are around you. Now, if you all choose the same passion, you get a +5.
So, do you guys want to do homage to Arthur? I assume we all have that.
Okay, so this is what the choices are allowed. Loyalty to the king or honor.
Ooh, you guys want to do honor?
Yeah, I've got 18 on honor.
Can't do homage, Arthur?
Nope, you have to be loyal.
I see.
This is not an homage scenario. This is a loyalty.
How much honor do you have, Sanson?
I got 15, so it's good enough.
Okay, so you have a 15, I have 19, and Michael has a
18.
18. Okay, so we're looking at...
And you'll get a
30...
+5 because you all chose the same one.
Yeah. That goes after the average, right?
Correct.
Okay, so 37 plus 15, it's 52 divided by 3 is a 17? Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Plus 5, so we have a 22.
Okay, so that's your morale.
Which means a 20, but 18 and up crits, correct? But if it was oh no, that's right, because this is like this isn't
rolling.
A roll thing.
Yeah, this isn't a roll. This is a points.
It's a resource.
It's a resource. So the trumpets blow yet again. A great yell rises up from the Pictish host on the other side of the field, sending corkscrewing chills up every spine. Spurs are put to horses and lances are couched. The battle of Carlion has begun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I love the picture that this has. You guys won't see that, but okay. It's 3 skulls. Okay. Right. Okay, so Leota Grace has, and he's in your group, and you can lean on him for this die roll, but he has a battle skill roll of 18. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah. Um, this is going to be an all-day event. This battle, um, it's a big encounter, basically. Um,
Can we use our personal passion? That was just morale.
yeah, you can, but that was just to determine what your morale is. Okay, so I'm gonna point something out. This battle is gonna take place. It's an all day event. So uh, it's okay. I'm gonna let you guys know. This battle is an 8 round battle. Okay. Your passion, if you invoke a passion, only lasts for 1 round. When I say round, I mean encounter. So if if you encounter, let's just say, a bunch of knights, right? You're going to fight these knights back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Um, that's considered one encounter. And there's going to be 8 of them. So if you want to use your passion in the first one, then you won't be able to use it in the next 7. But that's okay. You definitely can.
So we should save it until we hit an important encounter.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. You might want to save it, but then you don't want to like get to the 8th encounter and have not used it, you know. But it depends how you want to do it. Exactly. So okay, it says make sure they get their morale. Um, ask them which passion they're going to draw upon to contribute. Right. Don't forget the +5. Um, oh, actually, there was one more it said you could use. It says you can use Loyalty King, you can use Loyalty Companions, or you can use Honor. But you guys chose Honor, so this is good. It's probably the best anyway. And it explains why each one is an option. And Honor, it says, this is a good opportunity to prove our worth as knights. Okay. Um, once you make their selection, calculate the average value, blah, 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 on a scratch piece of paper called Mason. Okay. The intensity for the battle is 12. Go ahead and mark that if you would. It's called intensity.
Got it.
Okay, the intensity has a reason. That didn't take me to the right spot. Okay. Okay, bear with me.
So this is like a large battle system.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a large battle. Oh, do I have something in the... No, I don't. Okay.
So does the morale go up and down during the battle?
It can, yeah. It goes down with every encounter, and then it can go up if you take a breather. Just a second. Just sit on your hands just for a second.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, it's not in the core rules. Okay, must be only in the GM rules. Yeah, 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 yeah. This AI is getting in the way. Okay, running a battle. Here we are. Intensity. That's what I need to know. Like, why is it telling me what the intensity is? What does that mean? The size of the battle dictates the intensity rating. Use intensity to determine who chooses the foe encounter. What? Okay, they're saying that there's approximately 1,500 knights per side. Approximately. Okay. List, right. Right. Critical success on the battle roll.
That's the leader's battle roll?
It can be. Yeah. Okay. Players that game is depending on the balance. Foes are different. Okay. Opportunities. Basic. Conroy. Okay. Morale. I know what all this is. Army commander rules. Here we are. Okay. All right. Okay, I got it. So the intensity is my battle roll. Um, right. So if I pass my intensity, I choose the encounter. But if I fail, you have the opportunity to choose the encounter. Okay. All right. That sounds good. So let me.
So, like a small battle, we're more likely to be able to pick and choose our targets, but a big fracas like this, anything
Right.
can happen.
That's right. So the choices are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d6. And I got a 5. Okay. All right. So, so let me roll a d.
Okay, one question. How does the bonus of +5, does it go down with what the morale is, or how far does it go down per morale point?
Okay, the +5 is just a number that was added to your morale. It's over with. It's already been added.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And once your morale reaches 0, then you can no longer fight. Basically, you're exhausted. Um, but I'm gonna make a intensity roll and try to get a 12 or less. And I rolled a 17. Okay, so you can make a battle roll, and anybody that wants to roll the die, they can. You can roll it on your own character, or you can use Leodegrace's 18. Let
Yeah,
me know
let's
before.
use the leader's battle.
Yeah, let me. Um, okay, what's your? Okay, that's fine. Who's gonna? Anyone can roll it, and Mason, let's go ahead and have you roll it because you got the numbers. You're tracking all the numbers.
A 10, which...
Okay, so give me that, which is
Yeah.
not a critical. So give me a d6 roll.
I had a D6.
Yep, d6 roll.
Click,
D6.
click. That is a 6.
Okay. Now, because you successfully made a, whoops, I tried to drag it instead of just clicking it. Okay. Because you succeeded, you actually can see 2 different targets. You see Saxon warriors, a fierce band of seasoned armored Saxon warriors, or you see some Irish kerns, poorly armed and unarmored men from the island across the Irish Sea. They were brought to Britain to serve as mercenaries. The morale minimum for the Saxon warriors is 8, and the morale minimum for the Kerns is 6. So it just means you meet the morale minimum for both of these. So you can just choose which one you would like to go after. The Saxon, and you can assume that it's King Leodegrace making the decision, but I'm putting that on the players to make that decision.
Let's let Michael make the decision.
If you want, that's up to you. If he's even here. Can't hear you.
Sir Michael says. Sir Michael sees both of them too. And he says, "Let's strike true, and the lesser shall flee. Those kerns may turn the tide on how we work with the Saxons."
Right.
Just so you know, there are twice as many Kerns as there are Saxons, but they are poorly armed and armored.
So one Saxon once took out 3 of us in one go. So I would personally recommend not the Saxon bunch.
If you went against Saxons, if you did, you could use your passion, hate Saxons.
Hate Saxon.
But you might. This is kind of a two minor groups of guys, so you might want to hold on to your passions. Okay, so which one? The
Um,
Kerns? Am I hearing the Kerns?
yes. Or, well, I don't know.
We're
Let's
divided.
make it a vote then.
Okay.
So that means Sanson. You're the decider.
Oh, well, you wanted to go against the Saxons?
Michael does. I prefer the Kerns.
Yeah, Sir Michael was the Saxons.
Oh,
I agree
okay.
with Sir Michael.
Saxons.
If we defeat the Saxons, it might take down the morale of the Kerns.
Yeah, and Robert and Salisbury Knights basically hate the Saxons. So you guys, you going against the Saxons? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I guess we're going against the Saxons in the vote.
All right, that sounds good to me. Um,
I want to blow my horn.
What
Does
does that do for you?
plus 5 hate Saxons for the duration of combat after blowing the horn?
Are you planning on using your passion, hate Saxons?
No, but it doesn't say once per day. So I think just any time we fight Saxons, I'm going to blow it.
That gives you a bonus to your hate Saxons roll.
Yes.
So you'll have to use your passion once per day.
Yeah, you have to use the passion.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not making the roll. I'm just.
Oh, you're just blowing the horn.
Yeah.
So it'll have no effect. It'll just be a role playing opportunity. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. You just like blah. Got it.
Maybe it'll do something for someone else. I don't know. I don't think it does.
Maybe
But
it will. I'm trying to find my Saxon warrior card. I have it in front of me, but where the hell is the token? Okay. Oh, I wonder if I drag it onto the thing, will a token come with it? Let's see. Nope. Okay. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing anyway. Never mind. I grabbed the encounter. Okay, Saxon warrior. Ah, it did. Wonderful. I was like, I don't know where my tokens are, but I found it. All right, so there are 6 of them against you 3.
Only 6? We got this.
It's 2 per player. And
That's fine.
remember, there is a battle going on around you, but you don't need to worry about any of those. All you need to worry about is what's in front of you. Literally. Okay. Each knight is armed with a spear, axe, or sword plus a shield. They form a shield wall to defend against your mounted charge. Then they will team up on you for the rest of the fight.
You're going to do a shield wall on horseback? I never heard of that.
They're not on horseback.
All right. Oh, they're on the ground.
Yeah.
So you guys want to fight them on the ground or on horseback?
Wait. What? You guys are on horseback.
Well, we could get off horses, right?
If you want, but that's an individual choice.
I wouldn't recommend it.
That's not normally what happens, but you can do that if you want. But okay, so normally you guys charge in with your lances.
Oh yeah, they got -5 against it.
They get a -5 for being lower than you are. They also get you get a +5 for having a longer weapon than them.
Yeah, we got the advantage here again.
Yeah.
So attacking them was a good idea.
Absolutely. So, Sir Michael, you charge in at one of them. Everybody charges in at one of them. But they're going to fight you 2-on-1. Um,
Well,
Can I
isn't-
use my charge and then horsemanship?
yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Okay.
Use your charge or your horsemanship, whichever is smaller.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that's what you're rolling right now.
Okay.
Now, on your character sheet, do you have a weapon called lance built into your character sheet? If not, you can build it.
No.
You can build it.
Okay. Yes, I do not.
You need to do that.
So lance and then
ASAP. Yeah, the skill would be
Okay.
charge.
Okay.
The damage would be what, 6d6?
yeah, 60.
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought I was doing charge now. Okay.
No. You got to build it on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Under weapon, it says weapon, skill, and damage.
Oh, okay. Yep. So lance charge 66.
Hit add, and then
Yeah, he's
put
got
lance.
he's got it. You can get rid of that horsemanship.
Okay.
That's not a attack. Perfect. And then just click the lance, and it's going to give you two. It's going to give you two pop-ups. One is for the attack modifier, which is going to be +5. So you
Okay.
just put a 5, don't put a plus.
Okay.
And then one is going to be for damage, but you put a 0 there. There's no modifier there.
Okay.
Okay. You must have a 12 for lance.
Yep.
Yep. And so with plus
yep.
5, you would needed a 17, but you rolled an 18, so you failed.
Oh, dang.
Okay, but that's okay because this guy is fighting back. And he got a success. So what that means is he hit you. You do not get to apply. You don't get to apply your shield. You
Is
only
that
get to.
with the -5?
That is not with a -5. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
He got a 0, a fail. He rolled a 9, or he rolled a 10, but he needed a 9. Okay, so he failed. Very good, very good. Okay, so the second Saxon is also going to strike you. So you need to make a lance roll on him as well.
Okay.
And I forgot to tell you this, when you're fighting multiple opponents, you get a -5 for everyone after the first one.
Oh, okay. I need to roll that again then.
No, you
so
don't.
it's
No, you
just
don't.
a.
No,
Okay.
you don't. You just need.
That means you critted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. He
12. Oh,
-5 is only a 12.
because he's got a +5 as well. I forgot.
Right.
I was thinking he had a 12.
So he hits but I still get my roll. Hang on. And I'll put a -5 in there this time.
The right 1 inch of my screen is cracked, so I can only see the 1 and the THRES on threshold. And I just remembered he had a 12.
You know you can drag the chat window and make it wider.
Yeah, but that's changing the proportions of my screen.
Okay, all right. So he crits you, but you.
I'm just gonna make the.
So you did 0
window
damage.
smaller.
You did 0 damage to him, but he does 18. No, he doesn't. He didn't add the 4 extra dice. Let me throw 4 additional dice on there.
There goes Derek with his crits again.
That's right. So he did 29 damage to you, but because you succeed, you get to add your shield to your armor.
Okay.
So how much armor do you have?
Let's see. I have 10 armor points.
+6 for the shield.
Okay.
So subtract
16.
that
Alright.
from the total of 29.
Okay. So only 7 damage.
You take 7 damage. So you need to
Okay.
create a damage line that says 7 damage.
Okay.
And you, what is your knockdown?
14.
Okay, so I more than doubled that because I did 29 damage. So I automatically knock you off your horse.
Yikes. Okay.
You take 1d6 damage, but your armor absorbs 10, so there's no point in me rolling.
Okay.
Okay, so you're knocked down on the ground. All right, so we're going to take a short pause because I have to run off
okay.
to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
All right. Sure.
I'll be right back.
And hey guys, so on my damage, so do I put anything for wounds or just 7 damage then Saxon attack?
Okay, this is what you do. You add under wound. Hold on.
So yeah, you'll click add. You'll
Okay.
mark, 1 wound or whatever, however much damage, and then just a reminder to you of what it was.
Okay. And do I deduct my HP now, or does that like come at the end or something?
No, you.
Oh yeah, you can lower your HP.
Okay, cool.
Because what happens is for each wound, assuming you survive, you can have those bandaged. Someone can do first aid.
Okay.
And if they succeed on their roll, you can regain some hit points for each wound. And so if you have a wound that's only 1 damage and you get that bandaged, it'll only heal for 1 at the most.
Gotcha.
So we do need to track them separately, and with what their limit is why it's done like that.
That makes sense. I'm glad there is that healing because from what I remember, the general like passive healing is pretty low, like only a couple hit points a week or a day.
A week. So your
Okay.
healing rate a week. But if they bandage your wound, it can only be done once per wound, and then you just delete that wound because the rest of the damage is permanent now. You regain your healing rate. So
All
it's
right.
still not a lot.
I had a
It
pretty
adds
rough
up
start.
if you have little wounds.
Yeah, that makes. I remember we did for Sir David. We started trying to bandage him at least last game.
Yeah. And so for all of the ones that were only like 1 or 2 damage, he regained all of his health if we succeeded.
Yep.
And also, there's a time frame for first aid.
Oh, like you have to have it done, or else it just is permanent no matter what. In a certain time.
Yeah, you can't get first aid after a certain amount of time, so you only could heal naturally.
Okay. Yeah. 1 second, I just want to ask my wife a quick question. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got a letter from the United States Census Bureau today. It's my first one where you have to fill it out and you're required by law to return it.
I never got a Census Bureau.
Yeah, this is my. I didn't even know they still did. I mean, of course, I guess they still do, but they don't go door to door anymore. They just send a letter to the address, not the person, and there's a big notice on the front saying, "Don't disregard this. It's illegal to not participate once you get one."
What state are you in?
I'm in Colorado.
The only thing I think of when I think of Colorado is probably not what you would expect.
What do you think?
Adventures in Odyssey.
What is that? I haven't heard of that.
So it's an old. Actually, it might still be going. Hold on. It was aimed at like, I guess mostly teens, preteens. But it was a radio show, Christian based, and they did have an animated series for a while. But they're based out of Colorado Springs, and
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna cut
grew
in.
up listening to this. And
Let me
at
cut
the
in.
end, they're
Let me
always
cut in.
like,
Let me cut in.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No, you're good.
So everything they told you about making a line, separating your wounds into individual wounds is exactly correct. Everything they said. There is a time period. That time period is 1 hour. You have to get first aid within the first hour. If you don't, then it just becomes hit points. You mark off your hit points immediately, which you should have marked off 7,
Yes.
right? Which you did. Can everybody see each other's health? I hope you can, because I think I put a little bar on top of your tokens.
Yes, I can see.
Well, you can see your own, but can you see everybody else's?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Each one of these rounds, remember there's going to be 8 rounds of the battle. Each round is considered an hour. So to be able to heal, you're going to have to sit out a battle. 1 round of a battle. But okay, so let's go to Sir Gwyneth next. Well, let's continue this first round. Now there is something called a stance. You were supposed to be either passive, normal, or valorous. If you decided to be valorous, this is just a choice that you guys can make. There's no role for this. If you want to be passive, then each of this melee combat would only be 1 round. If you decided to be normal, it would be 2 rounds. And if you wanted to be valorous, it would be required that you hang around for 3 rounds. So I just assumed it would be normal, 2 rounds, but would you prefer to be passive or valorous? Or normal? You guys need to make a choice. So, like, is this combat only going to be 1 round, 2 rounds, or 3 rounds?
Those rounds part of the 7 rounds?
Okay, I know the terminology is kind of overlapping. Each battle round has a bunch of combat rounds inside of them. This is a combat round. Like, how many combat rounds of, attacks and defenses? That doesn't have anything to do with the battle. The battle is going to have 8.
What do you want? What do you guys want to do?
Oh, I'm muted. Oops. Okay, so if that's the case, then I'm going to go with the 3 rounds because I hate Saxons and I want them dead.
Okay. All right.
I
Does
think I'll go
everybody
with
going to
that.
be valorous?
You, Michael?
Yes, I'll be valorous too.
Okay, we're all 3 going with Valor.
Okay.
I don't know that Sir Michael has a choice at this point.
Everybody can make a valorous roll.
Oh. I succeeded.
Okay. Okay. Everybody is going to hang out for 3 rounds. That's good. Nobody's going to be a little hesitant and back out of the deal. Okay, so Mike gets knocked onto the ground, and then Gwyneth, you're charging. Remember, you get a minus. You get a +5 per height. You get a plus. Actually, they don't get minuses. I misquoted. You get nothing but pluses. So you get a +5 for height, +5 for length, and a -5 for 2-on-1.
But they also have spears, don't they?
But it's not as long as a lance.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
They're
So
yeah. So
so it's just a 5 plus
you get
5.
you get a +5, and I get +0.
Okay. Boop. Oh, that would be a success.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I
That's
get
a
to
higher success.
but I get to. It actually is a higher success. So we both take damage.
Well, I have a 17 armor, so I don't take any.
Okay,
I don't think he has a 25.
you might be surprised. He's got 5.
I'm not surprised.
He's hurt.
You skewer him.
Now, what about his buddy?
His buddy does attack you, and you still get to roll all your pluses.
Is it still the lance, or would I have to use a
still,
different weapon?
It's still the lance. It's during the charge.
Oh,
Yeah, it's still during the charge. It's like
Get
you're
him,
running.
boy.
You're running through.
that
them.
is a fumble.
Even though you got a plus.
I rolled a 20.
Yeah. Hopefully this lance doesn't go into the ground.
But
That has happened to me before.
You do get a check by charge, bro.
He does.
Which is good, because I need that too.
Yeah. And he's got 17
Oh,
damage.
no.
So that's more than your armor.
Well, what happens if I fumble?
Yeah, you're going to roll on the lance fumble table.
Well, I mean, a fumble versus success.
Well, you don't have shield. You don't get shield.
You just don't get
Yeah.
your shield. Oh, it might break your
That's it.
weapon or something, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lance fumble. It goes straight to the lance fumble.
Oh, okay.
It's a special thing.
So I just take the 17 damage, no shield, so I will take 6 damage.
Sounds good.
But you you got to roll dex.
Is that over your knockdown?
17 beats my knockdown, yes.
So make a dex roll for that.
I failed.
So you're knocked off your horse.
Spectacularly.
Okay. But
Yeah,
I
this ain't going
can't
too well.
find the lance crit fumble table.
Look for it.
I would assume it'd be under combat, but I don't. Mounted lance. Here we go. Give me a horsemanship roll.
Oh, I'm so good at rolls right now. Trying to find it. Oh, there it is. That's right. There's combat skills separately. Well, that one is a success.
Lance broken. You are struck by flying splinters for 1 dice of damage. Armor does not protect.
Good lord.
That's just
I was
because
punished for my hubris.
It could have been worse.
Okay, 6 splinters.
Now, is that a separate wound?
It is a separate wound.
Good.
And you have a broken lance.
Well, now I'm regretting those 3 rounds.
That's right.
Well,
All
I took
right.
out 1, so, and I didn't die. I'll take it.
Okay, Sir Sanson. Go ahead and give me your charge lance roll while I do my spear roll. You get a +10, don't forget.
+5.
No, he gets +10. He gets
Oh.
height and length.
And against 2.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
But still pass.
Yeah, you still
Well-
succeed, and I fumbled.
Yeah.
So, you do 13 damage. I still get my armor. So that would be 8 points of damage. And 13 is not more than my knockdown. Boy, you got a lot of 2s in that roll. Yeah, okay. So the second one strikes at you. You get to make the same roll again. So you have a +5 total. And I failed. So no worries. But you do the damage even though you weren't actually literally attacking him, because you're fighting both of them technically. So you do 20. He failed no shield, so he takes 20 damage. He can't take it. That's more than his major wounds, so he's automatically unconscious or dead. Okay, so this is the situation at the end of round 1. We got Sir Michael is on the ground. You'll be getting up. Sir Gwyneth is also on the ground. He'll be getting up to fight. And Sir Sanson is still on his horse. And now you can switch to your sword if you want. Or you can dismount if you want. And fight from the ground. Or, because that's what you were kind of thinking of doing anyway. But if you stay on your horse, you will get a
I
+5.
get bonus on the horse.
Yeah, you get the +5 for the height. And you're only fighting 1 at the time, so there's no minus there. Sir Gwyneth, what are you planning on doing? I assume you're planning on standing up. That comes after movement anyway. Or after,
Real
after
quick.
fighting. What?
If I had already killed the first guy,
Yep.
would I not have the -5 against the second guy?
No, because it's happening simultaneously.
Okay, so I still have it. Okay, cool.
Right.
If we got rid of that, it would have been a crit. Dang. Okay, you said
so
combat happens
basically-
after move.
Right. So he just gets a +5 for being higher than you, and then you stand up.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to get him with my sword, I guess.
Right. And Sir Michael, you're on the ground as well. You are still fighting 2, so you do get a -5. You don't have the height advantage to counteract that, or the length. So you're just straight up -5. So let's go Sir Michael -5.
Okay.
So you hit sword, and then
Okay.
on the macro you put -5.
Okay.
We're going to have to help Michael once we finish with ours.
Exactly. That's pretty good. You got a good success. Now let's see if this first Saxon warrior can defend himself. He gets a +5 because he's higher than you, and I almost put a +5 in there. He also gets success, so that basically means you both take damage. You do 20 to him. He does get his shield. Okay. So he takes enough to cause him to be unconscious. You also get to apply your shield. So it should be 16, and I did 20
Yep.
damage. So you take what, 4? So that's
Yes. So with
a
the
new-
shield though,
it's-
isn't it another +6 or?
that's why it's 16.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you take 5.
Yep, 5. And I'll add another wound.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
21. That's right, I did 21. And you add a separate line for the wound, exactly.
Okay.
But simultaneously, you have to fight the second warrior as well. So I'm going to strike you again. You're also going to put a. You don't put a minus. I put a plus. So you just roll.
Dang.
That's all right.
Oh, he doesn't have a plus anymore. There's only one combatant.
No, it's simultaneous.
No, I said he doesn't get the +5 anymore. There's only one combatant.
No, there's 2 because it's simultaneous.
Oh, okay.
But you would have gotten a -5 actually, because I forgot that when you fight 2 opponents, you get a -5. But
Okay.
so you would have needed an 8, but you still failed.
Yeah.
Okay, so but he gets a +5 for height, and I hit you for.
Oh no.
Now your failure means you don't get to apply your shield.
Okay. So that's 12 damage.
It would be
Yeah, this
12
one's
damage.
12.
Okay.
What is your knockdown?
That- 14.
Okay, so he doesn't force you to stay down.
What's your unconscious?
7.
Oh, he's higher than that. He's at like 17.
Now I'm at 10.
Okay, but how much
Okay.
damage you take just
Wait.
then?
Actually, wait. That was 12. So 1 second. Let me go back to. So I just took 12. So actually, I think I am unconscious, because then I'd be down to 5.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
Yep.
Okay, so you pass out.
Oh no.
Not a good place for a nap, Sir Michael.
Yep.
We got you. No.
Okay.
Let's do it that way. Okay, so yeah, you're unconscious. All right, we'll go with Sir Gwyneth.
Oh joy.
You get a. You
Um,
don't get a minus for having multiple opponents. You're just a straight up roll. I do get a +5 because I'm standing over you.
Yeah. Oh, so I don't have a -5. Mine's straight.
Yours is straight.
Okay. My S word. Hiya.
Okay. so
Oh,
you
he
both,
got a higher success.
It doesn't matter. You both got success.
Yeah.
So you both take damage.
Well, I have 17 armor with my shield, so
And I have
Enjoy your
I have
8.
5 armor. Yeah, so I take 8 points of damage.
and I get to my little feet.
You get to your feet, and that fight's over. All right, second round. And Sir Sanson, it's up to you. You're still on your horse, right? So you get a
Correct.
+5 for height, and he gets no pluses. I did roll a 3. Okay, so you both take damage. Now I did 9 to you. You got way more than that in armor. And then you did 27 to him. He gets
I
to
think I got him.
yeah. He applies his shield, so he only takes 22 damage.
Only?
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's the end of that round. Now, because you decided to go valorous, there is a third round of combat.
Is move round after combat?
Movement is, yeah, but because you're away from him, you can charge him.
Yeah,
Did
I
you-
wanted to charge this guy.
You gotta, yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Go ahead, Sir Sanson. Let's go ahead and have you charge him. and he's going to try to defend himself with a spear. Now, you get a +10 for length and height. Yeah, you hit him, and he hits you. Now he does 19. You get all of your armor and your shield.
-16, so that's 3 damage.
3 damage. That's right. Now, because he did 19, that's more than your knockdown. Got to make a dex roll.
Well, I think he's going to be unconscious anyway, but okay.
Yeah, you're probably right. But you got a knockdown roll. Oh, you get knocked off your horse. No big deal. Because Gwyneth is about to finish off this Saxon warrior. Go ahead, Gwyneth.
Have at ye, knave. A success, thank goodness.
Oh, wait. You're on your foot, right? And he's on his foot, and
Yes.
everything's 1-to-1, no modifiers. Okay.
I get whacked.
Yeah. Oh, he already had some damage. Okay. He's at he's actually not dead or unconscious. So that would be 12 more. No, 13 more. That puts him at 9. His unconscious is 8. Okay, so he's still conscious. Okay, but because that's the end of the third round, it's basically effectively the fight is over. You guys pull back, or what else happens is other knights in the area like swarm in and help you and drive off the Saxon warriors. It's basically a kind of like a fluid. Things are happening around you. It's not all about you.
Well, see, I got that hit, and he failed because he was running away, because he's hurt, and at the same time we're turning towards Sir Michael.
Exactly.
So you guys, over.
So you guys throw.
Hey, in this battle, is there any monks in the back camp area that we can use to
there are, yes. And so plus there's your squires. So
I'm going to pull Michael onto my horse, and I'm going to go to the. So this would
right.
Be
well, this is the question. That plays into what happens next. So that's the end of one round of the battle. I'm going to mark that over there. And when you go into the second round of battle, you can either. Oh, wait, back up. You got to lose some. You got to lose some stuff, and you got to gain some stuff first. Gotta lose some stuff. We got to gain some stuff. How come? Okay, that's the character sheet. That's not what I want. I want a card. Card. Saxon Warriors card. Here it is. Okay. Morale loss. Okay, here it is. So give me a D6 plus 2.
take one as you roll.
Yeah, I was going as a
Okey
roll.
doke.
Yeah, D6 plus 2.
6.
Okay, so subtract 6 from your morale.
That leaves us with 16.
Okay.
We're gonna
Now,
retire this
how many of these Saxon warriors did you defeat? 7.
5.
7. 6. 5. 5. You're right. It's 5.
5.
So that's 125 glory divided by 3.
So 41 and 2/3.
So 42.
Okay.
Right? Because you round off.
Right.
So everyone gets 42 glory. So far, so good. Okay.
Mhm.
You didn't capture any of them. There's no ransom is 0, and they didn't capture you, and okay, all that good stuff. Yes, there
Oh
is
man,
capturing.
capture's an option.
Yeah, there is capturing and there is ransoming and all that stuff. But you were able to defeat the Saxon warriors, and that was one round of combat. Now, when it goes into the second round of combat, you can opt to withdraw to the rear.
That's what we're gonna do.
If you withdraw to the rear, you get to battlefield position. Here we go. Posture. Oh, wait, back up. If you chose Valorous, you automatically get a check by Valorous.
Oh,
So everybody gets a check by Valorous.
I already had one.
Okay. Well, you get to look at the check and just know that you would have gotten a second one. Okay. Squires. At the end of the battle turn, if the convoy does not retire, each player knight may make a squire roll. If you wish, right? A fumble means he's gone missing. Okay, whatever. What squires can do is they can replace broken lances up to 2 times. You can offer their horse if they need to. They can escort a prisoner to the rear. They can bear an unconscious player knight from the field / retire to the rear. Knights in surrender, okay. Saxon warriors don't surrender. They're not knights, so they don't get ransom and all that. Yeah, so if you want, you can take your convoy and you can retire to the rear.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
That's what I was wondering if you guys wanted to do
Yeah.
that. That
gonna
way,
bring
it gives
extra-
everybody a chance to roll against the surgeons. Can all patch up your wounds and maybe get you back in the fight. So that's what I assume. That's what you want to do.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm picking up Michael, putting him on my horse. Yeah,
And I'll grab the reins for his horse.
Exactly. I got you. Okay, missile weapons, capture,
you got your
retiring
last
to the
one.
rear. Here we go. At certain points of battle, knights the convoy must immediately retire if you've got a 0 morale. Rest with the commander, which may call for a check of prudent or cowardly, depending on the overall condition of the unit. No, there's not a roll's not needed because of the injuries. Like if you guys were all full health and you wanted to retire to the rear, that might be a problem. Okay. Retiring to the rear takes the convoy out of the battle for 1 turn. Okay, it restores 1d6 to the morale.
Hey, roll that, Gwen.
Roll that.
A 1.
Oh, you would roll one.
Okay, so
Well,
you
we still
add,
have 17.
you add 1 to your morale.
That's not bad.
Okay, so you find the Kyurgeon, right? And he has a skill of 14 plus 1d6. Go ahead and give me a 1d6 roll.
Roll better this time.
Yeah, roll better. A 4.
So he has a skill of 18.
That's pretty good. So now, for each of your injuries, for everybody, you can make a roll of an 18 to treat that wound.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Mike, how many times were you injured?
3 times.
Okay. So,
First
were,
one. Okay.
were any of them less than 3 points of damage?
No.
Okay, then you're fine.
Okay.
You want to make an 18 roll for each of them.
And I make that roll just a d20?
Yeah, d20.
Yeah, roll
Try to get an
3D.
18 or less.
Okay. All right. 8.
So that means that one injury gets 3 or whatever your healing rate back.
Okay. So 8, 13, and all 3 are under 18.
Okay, so you can just
Right.
basically add 9 hit points back to your character sheet.
Cool. All right.
And get rid of all your injuries.
Okay. So I'm at 14 now.
Is that above your unconscious?
Yes.
But is it more than half your hit points?
He has a maximum of 29.
Yeah, so no, it's just under half. Kind of.
So you're still debilitated.
Okay.
You got the debilitated checkbox.
Yep.
Okay. What that means is if you want to fight while debilitated, you can. It just is harder.
And does that take like a special surgeon to remove that debilitated?
No, you just have to wait a week, get 3 hit points back, and then you'd be over half, right?
Oh gosh, yeah, that doesn't help us today.
So it won't happen every time you go under half. It's
Okay.
because you got knocked out.
Oh, gotcha.
So you're still, getting back on your feet. You're all woozy. Maybe you have a concussion.
I'm pretty valorous, so I think I'm gonna try to stay in the fight.
Exactly. But I'm going to double check this.
And I
Gates
get to
of
make
hell.
2 rolls. And that is 1 success. And another success. So I will get
Nice.
back 4 for my damage from when the Saxon stabbed me, and 4 from when I stabbed myself.
Okay, you do become debilitated when you fall unconscious, or if you take a major wound, or if you contract an illness, or if you fumble a first aid roll. Okay, what does that do to you? Okay, if you fight, aggravation is certain. Okay, what that means is at the end of a round that you fight, you'll immediately take a d6 wounds.
Oh wow.
But you can do it if you want.
Okay.
If he decides not to, can we pull another knight from the group?
Well, you're fighting in and amongst a whole bunch of other knights. There's knights around you right now. You're not all by yourself. Are you trying to say so that he can play another character? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, is that possible?
It could be possible, but no. You're saying like pull like Sir Kenrick or Pyres and have him run that character?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason to do that though. They don't
I
get
don't know
experience.
if he gets
They don't get experience or anything. They don't get glory like you guys.
how many hit points you have right now, Mike?
I have
14.
14.
So if you lose 6, is that below your?
Well, he would lose 1d6.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think he means worst case.
Worst case, yeah.
Yeah,
He might
worst
just pass
case,
right back out.
No, it'd put him at
worst
12.
case,
No, it'd put him at 8.
eight. Yeah, so just my unconscious is 7. So worst case, yeah, I'd be just 1 above unconscious.
So you could go another round.
Yeah, just trying to fight through the pain and then take a risk and hope I don't
And if
get
it goes badly, you can just turn back.
Yep, that's a good plan.
Go to the next round.
Yeah, because you might roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the third round of the day, we're going to see what kind of encounters you might possibly encounter. So let me make a die roll against the intensity, and I succeed. So I get to choose the encounter that you guys.
Oh, Michael, you might want to use the passion this round.
Can use
Okay.
passions. Yeah, exactly, because this might be the last opportunity to use it.
Yes.
Okay, so the battle cards. I rolled a 6, so it is the Irish Kerns. There are 4 Irish Kerns for every player knight. So let me spread you guys out. Let me see if I've got Irish Kerns. Nope, that's the card.
Michael, do you have loyalty companion?
No, I have Loyalty King. I've got Homage Robert and Hate Saxons. I don't think Homage helps us. I think that doesn't help us, but my Loyalty King is at 12.
Hey, what's the reason you're fighting this battle again? Where's your morale coming from?
Oh, from fighting with for Sir Arthur, and I forgot what that other guy's name was. King
Leodogris.
Our honor.
Leodogris. Yes. Oh, honor. Well, that's what I was wondering. Since we used honor, though, can we use it again?
You haven't
Yeah,
used
you
honor.
just use honor for the morale.
All honor
Okay.
was just consulting its number. You didn't roll.
That's your reason for fighting, and now you're really digging deep into that for this role.
Yes, that would be great then, because my honor's my highest.
We're outnumbered, and you're like, man, I've got to take out my share. Can't just do one.
You're trying to prove yourself that you still couldn't.
So this is what it says. It says there are 4 Irish Kerns for every knight there. They are really rather pathetic as warriors go, with little discipline and can barely be called armed, using a variety of weapons. What they lack in martial qualities, they make up in numbers. They prefer to attack your horse, then swarm you as you are thrown, otherwise brought down. So just FYI.
We can only engage 2 at a time with a charge, right?
That's correct. Because of the horse.
So we wouldn't have a -15. We'd still just have the -5.
correct.
Okay. Because I don't think we could hit with a -15.
That's why I put them the way I did. There's really
But
only
the
going to
total
be
would
2
be
of them on you at a
+5.
time.
Because we'll be using lance, so +5. And +5 on horseback. It'll still be +5 with the minus.
Yeah, they use inferior
Yeah, I guess that would just come to be a
weapons.
-5. If it was engaged with all 4.
And
So it could be worse.
they have some kind of armor, but it's like leathers and stuff. Okay, so
They put on a couple extra shirts.
do you want to be cautious 1 round, or prudent, or whatever they call it, or do you want to be valorous again for 3 rounds, or just middle of the road?
What do you guys think?
Uh,
Since Michael is hurt, maybe we should go cautious.
I'm coasting on our victory, and these guys look weak. I'm feeling valorous. Do we have to match? Or can we pick separate things?
No, I think we could pick separate.
I think the Conroy chooses it, but let's see. Select posture. After selecting, player knights choose their posture. It's just individually.
Okay. Then I'm going valorous.
Valorous.
I'll go valorous.
I'll go
Okay.
cautious.
Wait a second. It says valorous normally fights for 2 rounds. Reckless fights for an additional D3 rounds. Wait. Fighting count normal for 3 combat rounds. Check reckless and add a D3 to the morale.
Oh.
Want to go reckless?
I would like to go reckless.
Yeah.
God, I sound like Adam.
Okay, posture. Other valorous will raise the morale. Each player knight generates their own morale modifier based on posture.
Reckless is 15 anyway.
Okay. So what they're saying is each person generates their own morale modifier, but then it's averaged. So if one person is reckless and the others aren't, that D3 would be divided by 3.
It could still be a +1.
Could be. Prudent, you fight it for 1 combat round, and morale is minus D3. There's also something called cowardly.
No, that's not it.
No.
Okay.
Then I will be reckless.
Me too.
Do I need to roll, or is it just choose?
You roll it at the end. You check reckless,
Okay.
but you will roll the D3 at the end. You don't have to roll reckless.
Okay.
What about Sir Michael? What are you doing?
Cautious.
So prudent.
Yeah, prudent.
1 combat round?
Yeah, because I'm only gonna fight in this round, and then I'm gonna.
Okay. The reason why you might want to go longer, and this is just me throwing this out there, because you have a limited number of combats that you're going to be able to participate in.
Okay.
Right? Because at the end of this, you're going to roll to see if you aggravate your wound. If you do 3 rounds, you get 3 rounds of combat before you aggravate your wound.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
yeah.
It's also a higher chance that you'll take more wounds from fighting these kerns.
Now they are pretty wimpy.
I think I am gonna take your advice and stay longer. That sounds better.
Just as a meta outside the game, the Saxons offered 25 glory, where these are offering 10.
Okay.
just so you know, it's not as much glory for these guys. But how long you want to stay? You want to stay? You want to be also reckless?
Yes.
Put a check by reckless.
I
Alright.
think by definition, you coming back into battle right now is reckless.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So let's start with Sanson. You're on my left. Go ahead.
Michael, you invoking a passion?
Oh yeah. Did you want to invoke a passion?
Yes. He studies himself, and he hates them because they're just blades for plunder with no honor, and so he invokes passion honor to
Okay.
engage
Okay.
against the current.
Okay, you have to
Now-
roll that.
Now think about
You
this.
gotta roll that.
If you invoke it, what skill are you going to be applying that +5 to?
Probably my sword.
Okay. So on
Or-
that initial charge, the first round of the charge, it's going to
Oh.
be lance, right? Or it's going to be charged.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
once you're charged in and you're in the encounter, then it's going to switch to sword.
Yeah, shorter would be better.
So sword might be better.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do it on sword then.
Okay, go ahead and make
Yeah,
that
you gotta
passion roll.
roll. You gotta make an honor roll.
Yep,
passion
roll
roll.
your honor.
Okay, 1 second. All right.
Nice.
So you get a +5 to anything that has to do with sword.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so let me.
That's
You
in addition to
basically
the other plus.
think to yourself, I'm an honorable person. These guys are not honorable. I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna prove to King Arthur that I'm a worthy fighter. Blah 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 blah.
Yes.
Okay. But Sir Sanson, are you doing honor or you just holding on to it?
No, I'm not doing any passion.
Yeah, this is only the third combat round of the day. So, okay, you charge in on the Irish Kerns. 2 of them will get to fight you. So you do get a -5, but you get a +10 for length and height. So effectively a +5. Effectively. And I'm using
First,
my inferior sword.
you want me to go first?
Yeah, you're going first.
What?
You rolled a 20. Okay.
Damn.
So, but then again, the guy that you were attacking also misses you, so you both basically whiff. But you do need to roll on the horse-mounted lance fumble. That means you roll horsemanship. A success. Success means your lance is broken, and you get d6 damage, no armor. 3. And what does it say? Lance broken, character struck by flying splinters for a d6 damage, armor does not protect. Ouch. Okay, so the second Irish Kern attacks you. You still get to use your lance skill because, again, it's simultaneous. Or your charge skill, I should say. Because it is simultaneous. And I rolled a success. You still get your +5, right? You also got a success. So you did. He does 15 damage to you, and you do 15 damage to him. You get to apply your shield, so you probably take 0 damage.
Zero.
He takes 11 damage. And because 15 is more than your knockdown, I don't know, what is your knockdown? What's your knockdown? Oh, wait, I get to make a dex.
13.
16, you said?
13.
Oh, 13. Okay, so you got to make a dex roll just like he does. Oh, you knocked him down. But you're not knocked off your horse. Okay. So now your lance is broken, and you did some damage and knocked him down. Oh, wrong one. I marked the wrong one. Let me get that fixed. All right, so we'll go to Michael next. You charge in. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright. And on the modifier for lance, I don't put anything, just a normal.
No, you put 5.
Oh, 5? Okay.
Yeah, because your height and length.
Okay.
But you get a -5 because of numbers.
Oh, you got your passion, so that's another plus.
Oh, yeah, and your passion. No, his passion is for sword.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, so I do 9 damage to you, but you get to apply your full armor. And you do 27 to him. You apply his full armor. Yeah, he's done.
You wait.
Awesome. Nice.
You did more than 15, which is his major wound. So yeah, he's knocked out. Yeah, so now the second one attacks you. You have to you get the same roll. Basically just same thing, just a second time.
Okay. Failure.
It's not a fumble. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so you don't like get struck by your own splinters or whatever. All right. All right, Gwyneth, it is up to you to charge in while he swings back at you.
Oh, then charge in I shall. And fail I shall.
Okay, it's all right. You take 13 damage. You don't
I
get to use...
fail, so no shield, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I take 2.
You take 2 damage. And
then the second guy.
Is that a knockdown?
13?
Yeah.
It ties. So do I roll or does it need to exceed?
Yeah, I'm going to say it needs to beat it. I don't know what the rule is, but we're going to say it doesn't beat your knockdown. Make a second roll for your attack.
Of course.
Are you getting your plus
Better
10?
go. Oh, Derek's got a critical again.
Oh, I forgot to give myself a plus 5. So that would have been a success.
Did you just roll a 10 or 14? Is that
No,
what you
that
just
was
roll?
for the first guy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then just apply the armor then.
Yeah. So that would mean I don't take damage, and he takes 19 minus armor, of course.
Yeah, you took him out. So I just crit you. Now you get to make your roll, but you still get the plus 5.
Yes.
Don't forget you're mounted and you have a long weapon.
Plus 5. It is a success.
Okay, so you get to apply your shield, but you still take 10 damage.
Right.
No, I didn't add. It doesn't add the crit damage to it, so I have to manually add that. So you take 25.
So 35.
No, 25.
Oh, I'm looking at mine. Oh, my 20. Okay, so 25
Yeah.
Not double my knockdown, so I do roll.
It's a dex roll.
Yeah. And 25 minus my 17 means I take 8 damage.
You don't get your shield.
Because I
right?
succeeded,
No, you
right?
succeeded. Yeah. You get your shield.
Okay. And I stay on my horse.
Okay, you're good. Okay, so
But because he crit, I don't hit him, correct?
that is correct.
Okay.
So that's the end of... Now everybody's switching to your sword from horseback. And this is where Sir Michael is going to get his passion. You still have to take the better of the two, or the worse of the two, horsemanship or sword. You don't, because you're mounted. But you do get a +5 for height. Or a -5 if you're fighting 2 or more.
Okay, my horsemanship and sword are both even, so I'll just do sword.
Right. That's
and
right.
if it's +5 and -5, do I just put 0 as the modifier?
You
just
just
to even them out?
you just hit enter. You don't have to type in anything.
Okay.
Okay, but we're gonna go with Sir Sanson first. You're a +5 -5, so it is a 0. I got a failure.
Awesome.
All right, and the second one attacks you as well. Hey, I got a success. And so did you. Okay, so you get to apply your shield. So I think you take only 2 damage, maybe. And I'm going to take 11.
He's already damaged.
Yeah, he's going to take another 11. He is unconscious. Okay. So, yeah, he's done. All right. So we go to Sir Michael. You have height minus numbers, but you get a passion. So you're at +5.
Awesome. Okay.
And you're going to do it twice, but just do it one at a time. Okay, so there's that, and there is that. Okay.
Okay.
So you both hit each other. Now, I didn't tell you this until now, so don't worry about it. But because you're using a kite shield on a horse, you have a -2. Okay, so instead of a full +5, you would only get a +3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but don't worry about it. You still would have hit, right? That's no worries.
Cool.
And I rolled a hit as well, so you both take damage. He takes 17 minus whatever armor he has, which is not a whole lot. He takes enough. He's going to take 13. He has to make a dex roll. So he's knocked down. But here's the question. You just took 17. But you get to use your shield. No. You did. I did 20. Okay, so but you get to use your shield. So it's minus 16 total. Right? So you take 4, a wound of 4.
Okay.
That puts you at what, 10 now?
10. I'm at 10.
You're still conscious though.
Yep, still conscious.
Okay. So now make the second attack against the second Irish kern. But remember, it's only +3.
Okay.
How about his pass?
That's why it's +3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he would have been just a -2. Okay, so we both hit again. You hit harder than he did. He's going to be unconscious. But I hit you for 15. You get to apply your shield and your sword. You take 0 damage.
Awesome.
Right? Right. Okay. We're at Sir Gwyneth now. Sir Gwyneth, height and numbers cancel each other out, and then the shield is a -2. So far, so good. You're muted. I can't hear you.
My bad. I guess guy on the left.
Yeah. I'm working left to right.
Yeah. That's a fumble.
Oh,
But that's okay. So you drop your sword, right? Because it doesn't break.
Right.
And he does 18 damage to you, and you don't get to use your shield.
does he put a check by sword?
He can.
I already had one.
Good call, but yes. If you crit or fumble, don't forget to put a check. He knocked it. Oh, wait, I should be attacking your horses. Oh, well, it's too late.
So then I make a dex roll,
I should be killing your horses.
Oh no.
and I fell off my horse.
Because I did 18 damage to you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And
So long, fellows.
Yeah. So the second one will attack you while you're still mounted. Remember, it's simultaneous. So you still get your sword and all that.
Okay.
So the modifiers are all exactly the same.
-2.
But I missed you. But you might crit him. Yeah.
I
so,
hit him.
yeah, so you did some damage to him. Because it's a melee, you're striking back and forth and everything's, swirling around. He takes 13 damage because they got 4 armor. Yeah, and then you fall to the ground. All
So I
right.
beat his knockdown.
Oh, wait. How much damage did you do to him?
17.
You did beat his knockdown. He has an 11. So. But you did knock him down. Okay. So it's a new round. It's the last round, remember, third round, because you guys are reckless. These 2 Irish kerns are coming up to Sanson. And this one Irish kern is going to try to stand up. But he's going to fight at the same time. Sir Michael, you're still on your horse, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's irrelevant. And these 2 Irish kerns are going to strike at Sir Gwyneth after he's knocked off his horse. So my point was, because there's one on the ground, if you were standing on the ground, you would still get the height advantage if you attacked him. But because you're on a horse, you automatically get the height advantage.
Okay.
Okay, Sir Sanson. So let's go ahead and start
So
off with
I
you.
could switch the lance for these two since they moved.
No, they're all standing around you. There's no charge opportunity. Yeah. They were just waiting for their opportunity to step in and fight. Yeah, so what am I rolling? Critical? No, I'm rolling inferior sword. I got a failure. You do have a height advantage still. You're still on a horse, but you're outnumbered, so that's balances. And then the shield is -2. It's because it's a big shield and it's hard to block from left and right and stuff like that over your horse. Oh, but you still hit him. Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but you did some damage. All right, and then the second one goes to attack you, and it's the same modifiers. I got another failure. I'm doing horrible. I should attack your horses. I just can't bring myself to do it. Okay, so
Doing good here.
yeah, the other one is going to take 10 damage. But he's got an 11 knockdown, I do believe. Yeah, so he's not knocked down. But it doesn't matter. It's the last round. Okay, Sir Michael, you have your sword.
Yes.
You can attack the one that's on the ground, or you can attack a fresh one, whatever. The one that's on the ground is injured, so you have a better chance of taking him out of the fight. But go through the map.
Yeah, I'd like to
Height?
do the ground one.
Okay.
Okay.
Height, passion, but minus numbers and minus shield. So what's your
Okay.
pluses? 10
So
minus
that's plus 10.
10 plus 10 minus 7.
Okay. So still just a plus 3.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Success, but not much damage.
I also got a success. Okay, so I'm going to take 13 more. That takes him out. Wait, I put 9, 22. Yeah, he's unconscious. Okay, now.
You take no damage.
Yeah, I did 16, and I think that's what your armor is.
Yep.
10 plus 6. Okay, so yeah, so now we go with the second guy. Your modifiers are the same. His modifiers are the same.
Okay.
Even with the 14, I do no damage to you. Because you got a success, that means you are able to put your shield in the way. And you did 20 to him. He takes 16 damage and 1 blow. That's bigger than his major wound. He's out.
Awesome.
Nice job, Mark.
Now we go
Thank
to
you.
Sir Gwyneth. You don't get a height advantage. You don't have
No
a
length
weapon.
advantage.
You don't
Minus 5 for fighting 2.
No, you don't even have a weapon.
Well, my sword's next to me on the ground, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think that takes your action. Unless you want to attack with a dagger.
I do have a dagger.
And it's really your only opportunity. You're gonna, because it takes your action to pick up your weapon.
Right. So I will use my dagger to defend myself.
Right. So you're gonna make a dagger attack. No plus, no minuses. And they are
Minus 5 for fighting 2, right?
minus 5 for fighting 2.
Okay.
And they will get a plus 5 for attacking you while you're on the ground.
Well, I got a success.
Okay. You did 11 damage to that guy. Which is really 7. Which he takes and he's happy about it. And then the second one attacks you.
And I stab him in the heart.
And that's not a critical because I forgot to add the 5.
Okay. Well, that's a failure.
Okay. But I still succeed and you take 11.
So I
0?
take nothing.
Right. You take 0.
Even without my shield. Because
Okay.
I've got the one from my hair.
Right. And that is the end of the third round, which is when you guys went valorous. And other knights run in. So how many did you take out? Quite a bit, actually. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. 70
Great.
glory divided by 3.
23?
Sounds good. Everybody gets 23
Yeah, 23.
glory. Sir Michael gets 1d6 damage from aggravating his wounds.
we get to roll for each wound now, or from the 18?
Only if you sit
No.
out a round.
Yeah, we're definitely going to sit on it.
I am 1 point above unconscious. But what about our morale for being reckless?
Somebody is snoring.
Not me.
Not me.
I don't know what that sound was. As soon as Mason muted his mic, it stopped.
It's not me, but it is coming from my end.
It's all right. Did you roll your d6 for damage? For aggravating your wound?
Let me do that now.
Yeah.
This might take me out. Oh, no.
Yeah. Now that is considered a wound, so that can be
Okay.
first aided.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
put that in really quick.
How many wounds did you take this round? Did you take, well, you got...
Just, including the debilitated, just 2.
Okay. So you can,
And
one of
I'm
them
at
is
4.
2 points of damage, right?
One is 4 points of damage, and then the other is 6.
Okay. So you can, again, if you guys want to sit out a round, you can. Is that what you guys are planning on doing?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. But before that happens, everybody roll a d3 and average that and add that to your morale. Okay, got Gwyneth, Sanson.
How do you do that again? Is it /R 1d3?
It is,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
/R space 1d3.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
So we add 3 points.
There you go. Add 3 to your, and you also take away, because fighting the Kerns,
Mhm.
a number. I don't know what that number is. Okay, and I'm always opening the wrong page. That's always good. Okay, Irish. You would think it would be under Irish. It is 1d6 minus 1 morale loss.
Which is 1.
Which is 1 morale loss.
So we gained morale from
You
that
gain,
one.
You gain morale. That's right. You got your glory, you got your morale loss, and
Michael and I are barely on our feet.
and you're taking the 4th round to recover. So
Gives us
everybody
more
can make
morale, right?
a 18 first aid roll per injury.
Mm.
If it is a failure, you get +0. If it is a success, you get your healing rate. And if it's a critical, you get double your healing rate. It might actually, yeah, I think it's double.
Since we retired, we get more morale, right?
Yes, you get a that's correct. You get a D6 morale for being this round of retired.
Nice
6.
roll.
Oh my goodness. Why is... We have 25 morale right now.
Okay, did that get
We're feeling
Michael?
great.
Michael, you're back to being conscious, right?
Yes, I am at 13 though, but because it's not in a fight, I'm not knocked down.
What?
That's the damage from a single hit.
Oh, okay.
Before armor is applied. If it's 13 or more, then there's enough force for it to potentially take you off your feet.
Okay. Well, in that case, yep, I'm back in the action. I'm at 13.
Okay, but you're still debilitated.
Yes.
You're going to be debilitated for a while now. Okay, so we're going into round 5. Right? This is a timed event. Something happens on round 5. What is it? Battle turns. If the intensity rule succeeds that turn, you are in a position to witness the event and receive modifiers or other special effects. Okay. It did. Um, okay. All that is saying is that two more cards are entered into the deck. Because none of these pages say anything about something special happening on this turn. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a page is what it feels like. Okay, give me a second here. No. NPCs. Opportunities. Here it is. Nope. Okay. So instead of a d6, I'm going to roll a d8. And then that'll be the encounter. And I rolled a 2. Okay. Knights of Gore. There are, for you guys, there are 3 Knights of Gore. Stern men from the kingdom of Gore, far to the north. These knights may look a bit archaic, but they fight as well as any knights. Minimum morale is 13, but you got more than that. You're in the 20s.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so these guys are just like you. Um, they don't look like they've got as much armor as you guys do, but you each have your own knight to duel against. Um, what stance are you going to take? Reckless, prudent, cowardly, valorous?
I'm gonna take reckless.
Reckless.
Okay.
So between the three of us, we've taken out 12 opponents. So we've for sure done our fair share. Now let's take these guys prisoner and call it a day.
Now, these guys are all mounted, just like you, and they're charging you. That's why you don't get an opportunity to decide which way you want to go. So you countercharge, I assume, because that's what King Leodorus and Sir Robert are like.
You guys think this would be you guys' Michael's last battle?
Huh? What'd you say?
Maybe.
Maybe I should use my pass.
Oh, okay. Well, it is a past the halfway point. This is round 5 out of 8.
Is this the sort of fight where we would end up doing multiple charges, or would it be still just one charge and then we're fighting each other with sword?
Charge and sword.
Okay.
Well, I'm asking, will Michael be able to fight another round after this?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, thank you.
He's already used his passion today anyway.
But I'm going to invoke my honor, and I'm going to finish this duel.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I should.
Did you go melancholy? No, I don't know. No, you succeeded. Okay, +5. Did you want to use your honor as well?
I'm going to invoke his loyalty companion. I see my companion is injured, so I'm going to fight more fierce.
Okay, yeah, you definitely can do that. And are you putting it on sword or charge or?
I'll put it on sword.
Okay. Yeah, +5 sword. Same thing with you there, Gwyneth. Is it +5?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. And Sir Michael's already used his passion today. So, or I'm sorry, Sir Michael. Yep. So let's start with Gwyneth. They're going to charge you on this first round with lance as well. Except their lance is called a spear for some reason. Oh, charge. Here it is. I was like, where is their charge? There it is. You both get a +0 and a -0.
Success.
Okay, so you both hit each other, and you take 19 minus.
Let's call that 2.
Or no. Oh, did I say you? I did say you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I meant Sanson, but that's okay. I was reading left. I was reading left to right, but no, Gwyneth. I said Gwyneth, so yeah, I remember saying it. So, yeah. So you get 2. But first of all, he gets to use all of his armor, which is 7.
And I stay on my horse.
So he takes
17. So 10.
17. He falls off his horse.
And I point my lance at him and I say, why don't we go back to camp?
I What do we capture anyway? How's that go?
At the end of the round, right? If everyone is either unconscious or defeated, then you can call your squire in, or you can capture a knight. But basically, if there's anybody left on the field, you can't. But so this is a good opportunity to maybe capture them, because after 3 rounds, you might be able to take them down. Okay, so Gwyneth hits. He knocked him to the ground. He's off his horse. Okay, Sir Michael, we're going to do you next. I'm going to go right to left. He's going to charge you. You're going to charge him. You're going to try to do a crit. He's going to try to do the same. I only got a success. What'd you get?
And is it -2 now for my modifier?
Nope, no minus on no. You don't get the shield penalty on a charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's any mounted attack other than charge.
Right.
We should change our shield.
But it does +6.
It's +6 armor. Okay, even a large shield is still a minus. You would have to use a buckler, and that breaks easy.
If you really wanted, your arming sword is 3 AC when you parry. Not quite 6, but no penalty.
Let's see here. You did a failure, so you don't get to use your shield. And I did 22.
Oh, gosh. It puts me at 1.
Okay.
Michael's on.
But I take some... No, you failed. Okay, so I didn't take any damage. Okay. All right, so Sir Sanson. Same old. You charge, I charge. No plus, no minus. Yikes. Oh, wait, yeah. That is a yikes. Okay. So, but first, before that happens, I did 29 damage to you. So you don't get to use your shield. That's probably more than your major wound.
Is 19. Yeah, it's more than major wound.
Okay, so you're knocked unconscious automatically.
Oh. Huh.
You also take a D6 damage. No, you don't. You make a horsemanship roll first to see if you take any damage from the fumbled lance. You're good. So you only take a D6 damage of splinters. Six. Knights of Gore are like no joke. Okay, so that is round 1. Round 2, you're engaged by 2 Knights of Gore.
What about the other one?
He's on the ground. He's knocked off his horse. Yeah. So that would be sword. Okay, but and they're not using shields.
Okay.
Yep. So they get no minuses, no pluses.
So +5 for passion, -5 for 2, and -2 for shield. So -2.
Right. I think you got it right.
Oh no.
I did 21 damage.
No shield, so I will take 10. Leaves me at 1.
We're all down.
You're all captured. All right.
Dang.
All right.
Oh
So,
no.
yep, you're all going to be captured. You're going to have to be ransomed off or something like that, which we will take care of next week. This is going to be the perfect spot to break, and you guys don't
Yes.
know. You guys will be unconscious, and you won't know what happened to you.
Oh, that ends on a good cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger, that's the word.
Guys, we were supposed to capture them, not the other way.
You guys all
should
started
have
talking.
explained my plan better.
Yeah, you guys started talking. You guys started talking about capturing, so I was like, okay, let's do it.
That took me down in one blow. I said, what
Okay,
luck could we got some bad luck.
Yeah, before I know this was a bad round for you guys.
Me and Michael got hit like 8 times each. You gotta learn how to take a punch, Sanson.
There is a handout. There it is.
Okay.
It's actually part of this battle. Yeah. Assume they take them north with Lot's army after the battle. Wow. Okay, but we'll talk about it because it might or might not be exactly what happens. I'll have to figure out exactly what's happening.
Ouch.
Yeah. All right, guys. I will. I guess I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully-
See y'all next week.
Yeah. Hopefully, Lee can get his mic working.
Yes.
This is when it's good to remember that we're not the heroes of the story. We're merely the protagonists.
Yes.
And so it's okay if we mess up.
You are the heroes of a story.
Yeah.
Right.
You're the heroes
The
of
world's
your
not
story.
going to end because we didn't kill the Demon King.
Exactly.
We're
And
just
plus,
3 guys.
There's 3 more
Yep.
rounds.
Very realistic.
It also kind of tells you how, or shows you how deadly combat can be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And luckily, nobody
One
went
wrong
to
move.
0 hit points. Everybody's like 1 or 4 or something like that.
We got close.
You got close though. Yeah.
Well, I'll head out now. I'll see you guys next week.
All right. I'll catch you
Bye,
next week.
guys.
Good night.
Bye.
All right, and everybody out there in YouTube world, I think that ended at a good spot, and plus it'll give me a little bit of opportunity to figure out exactly what's going to happen to our knights. Now I've been thinking about doing I got some open windows that are blocking things. I don't know. I've got to close some of these windows. There we go. And looks like Bricks, Prints, and Miniatures says, hey. I didn't see that because I had windows up covering my chat, so I apologize for that. But I usually don't pay attention to chat while I'm playing. I pay attention to our Discord chat, which is where like players might put something role-playing wise or what have you, or I just sit here listening to them. But this I've been thinking about doing a video each week about my DM prep because I've seen other game masters that run games show their thought process and how they make ready for the games and stuff like that. I thought about doing that, but I also was thinking that if my players were to catch wind of that, they might see what's about to happen to them in the future. And so I could record. Now, this is something I was also thinking. I could record the DM prep when it happens and then not upload it until like a week or two after the game session. That way, it doesn't spoil anything for any players that might be watching the stream. But on the other hand, I'm currently making plans for things to happen in the campaign way down the line, like weeks and months. So I don't want to spoil the end of the campaign early on. So I probably am not going to do that. Just FYI, guys. No GM prep. I don't know, unless there was a way for me to do GM prep without spoils. I don't know. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and watching the video, and I will catch you next week.